Plants. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's it going? It's a lovely Monday morning around these parts, probably a Sunday evening where you are. I hope your weekend has gone slash is going well. Ours went pretty well in general, pretty good weekend through and through. Got some cleaning done around the house. Noms did some shopping for various little treats for herself she's wanted for a while. She has I think I showed you all before. She has a little cat that's dressed up like a Roman legionnaire, and she wanted to get a special display for it so it would stand up on its own. And so, of course, here in Tokyo, you can get anything. So she got one of those. She also got some new pots for her avocado plants. You might recall she had one planter, and over the summer, she jammed every single avocado seed she could find into this planter, probably 10 or 15 of them over the course of the months, and she managed to have them have a war against each other for limited resources, and I think 6 of them, maybe 5 of them, have survived to the late autumn, early winter, and so she dug them up and put them into smaller pots by themselves now, and now they may live on their own apportioned piece of land, having succeeded in the domination of others for supremacy. So she's taking those into school now because her office is an absolute greenhouse, and I do worry it's going to become a little bit over the top ridiculous today, not today, but over the course of the next few months as her office has more and more plants in it. I know there are certain beliefs about how many cats is an acceptable number of cats to have before you become a cat guy per se. Like 1 cat, fine, no problem, you have a cat. 2 cats, good, your cat has a friend. 3 cats? 4 cats? Okay, officially cat guy. Now, how many plants can one office have before you become the botanist of the school? Now, if you're a botanist, that's probably fine. Of course, you do you. I have lots of flossy books. You have lots of plants. No problem. But Noms is certainly now having far too many. The general counsel, the head lawyer of the school, apparently has nothing to do, and so his office is absolutely covered with plants. And he's a hardcore libertarian. Property rights are the only real rights, rabble rabble. And he nonetheless steals shoots of people's plants throughout the city. He will have no problem at all bending down and snipping something off of someone else's plant and taking it to his office and building a new one. And every time I say to him, isn't it the case that you are violating that person's property rights? He says, yes, but ... And then I stop taking him seriously, unfortunately. Red Rover, yes, indeed. Today we do have a sponsored stream, unexpected sponsored stream. Did not plan for it terribly well, as usual, perhaps, but we'll be playing a little free-to-play game. A free-to-play game called Sonic Rumble, and I will give you a link for that a little bit later. And apparently it's a party game. I don't know much about it. It's a party game in which you can play with friends, you can play with old resorty. It is the case that if you want to engage in microtransaction behavior to get yourself different skins and so on, you can, but the actual game itself, as I understand it, you can win as well as anyone else in the default skins. I look forward to talking with you about Sonic, a game I didn't play that much of, and I've seen none of the films at all, so you'll need to catch me up on these various things. And Dogberry, I love you. That's a great joke. Also, Reflex, good joke earlier about calling the cat Marcus Meowrelius. I think Noms would smile at that joke. I'll pass on to her later today, and I will quote you as we do so. But as of right now, she just uses the name that is used by the company, which is Soldier Nyan, or Nyan Soldiru rather. So we'll see how that goes. But I think she'd like a better name for it. Putzer, it's good seeing you. Grunoff, hello. How's it going today, Reflex? I really didn't say hello to anybody. What a jerk I am. So instead of going through it all, I'll just say hello, everyone. Anything cool on your weekend? Anything you'd like to share about what you got up to, what games consumed your time? I know a lot of people have been playing. Oh boy, that one game has been discussed on the Discord quite a bit recently. Let me pull it up real quick so I don't just make noises at you all. It's a game with like episodes. It's a game that was recommended. Oh boy. What's it called? Oh my goodness. Dispatch. The game Dispatch, a superhero workplace comedy set in modern day Los Angeles. There we go. Apparently, Dispatch is the game that has caught the community's attention, and yeah, I probably won't play it on stream. We'll see. But I've been told it might be a lot of fun, but perhaps not the best of stream games. Who knows, indeed. You ran your first marathon? Wait, Grunoff, I tend to look at chat and you all say like, oh, I raked the leaves. Oh, I played a video game. You ran a marathon. That's awesome. If you don't mind telling us how to substantial questions, I really do wonder. Also, the YouTube may have just crashed. Yeah, but Grunoff, if you tell us how it goes, amazing. I've done a half marathon. I felt very proud of myself after that one, but the full marathon eluded me consistently. Are we still good on YouTube? Yeah, we're still good on YouTube. It dropped for a brief second, but good seeing you, YouTube viewers. Thanks for hanging out with us over there as always. Your sports ball team had the largest comeback in its history. Wow, that must be very exciting. I can't imagine seeing that kind of comeback when you're behind by 3 or 4 or 10, and then somehow magic turns your direction. Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, right, there's this line in sports, especially if you're playing on the team, right? The other team wanted it more than we did. I really struggle with that as a description of motivation. Like, if it's the case that, like, I don't know, a team of professional basketball players goes against a group of 5-year-olds, do we say, the NBA players wanted it more than the 5-year-olds did? No, of course not. So at what point do we begin saying that, and really, what does it mean? Because, man, there have been times I've wanted things quite a bit, and I think I've worked about towards my capacity so I'm okay with saying that the other team is more competent than we are. The other team, is bigger than we are. I mean, I understand, like, the coach is probably trying to do, mentioning something in the player's control, right? You can't grow 3 inches, etc., etc. You can't I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I just hate the phrase. I can remember being used towards me at one point in my middle school years, and I found it so deplorable because I was like, no, I really wanted this thing. And so that kind of desire was not the issue. It was something else. I've applied for various jobs. I'm sure you have also. Various jobs where, man, you sure do want that job, and you write your best little resume and you show your best little education, and it's not that you don't want it, it's something else involved. So I don't know. Allow me to rant about more idioms. That's what this channel's all about. Grunoff says there's a neighborhood instead of an event. Grunoff, that does not matter. Like, obviously, if you picked the distance, if you did the distance, I mean, that is an impressive thing. You don't have to be wearing the little bib for it to count, but awesome to do it. You did it in sub 5 hours. That was your goal. The end really sucked. I mean, I think that's how that goes for a lot of people, especially your first time out. I think I've heard from a number of friends who have done marathons that for the first one, no amount of preparation makes you ready for the last few miles. It is just going to be hell your first time out, but you do it and you walk it and you slide along as best you can and you shuffle if you got to, but that is awesome, Grunoff. Congratulations, really, on doing something you wanted to do. I think that's one of these important things that I've had to decide more and more. Okay, right. This is the place where I'm comfortable saying deciding what you want to do matters. Not just doing it out of pure obligation, but instead, I sure would like to be the kind of person who has done a marathon. Like, setting goals for yourself and achieving those goals seem incredibly, incredibly important. And many of you know that I have various goals that I've not necessarily achieved. That said, I believe it's the case that I have an opening consultation meeting with a Japanese tutor/teacher later this week. Either this Tuesday, tomorrow, or Thursday. I've been saying for a long time, man, I sure do want to work my Japanese, and it's not gone great. I do sit down and read occasionally. I have conversations with noms that sort of go nowhere. I haven't found the motivation to actually be able to study on my own. I realize it's important to me to have a class to study for, and so we're going to, we're going to meet with him as a preliminary conversation. Just to see what my level is, what I want out of it, what he offers, and so on. And if it's the case that that goes well, I will almost certainly be meeting him at least once a week to keep me going in a positive direction. And yeah, it's going to be embarrassing. It's going to be tough. The feeling of not knowing what one wants to say, or knowing what one wants to say, but no idea how to express it, is a very hard one for me. Because I love words. I love expressing. I love thinking through the exact way I want to present myself. And this is perhaps not possible in a newer language. So it's about accepting the humble position of the learner once more, and I'm looking forward to that. But I'll tell you more about how that goes as time goes by. But I am excited that I've taken a step in the right direction, and I hope that continues absolutely. Rock Smash, good seeing you. Haven't played a sport in like 15 years. Yeah, the last time I played like meaningful sport was back in graduate school. We had a philosophy department flag football team, and man, a couple of us were really, really aggro guys. I was not, I promise, but there were moments when various professors had various grad students in headlocks. There was shoving, there was carrying on. They had problems to work out. I just played and then kind of stood there and tried to take on the erenic role of, hey folks, it's just a game. Hey folks, we're all friends. But for some of them, once they stepped onto the field, they set all that aside. I don't know. I don't have this fight in me is what it comes down to. There's this like profound competitiveness where it's just like a sphere of domination I don't get. Anyway, the punchline of that story is over the course of 2 years, 3 of us broke parts of our hands, including me. You might know I have a Franken finger on my right hand side because we shattered the top 2 knuckles worth of bone on this finger. Ramming our finger into a professor's thigh while trying to grab the flag. And we joked that the local hand surgeon must have a ship called the SS Philosophy Department because we sent him a lot of business on that course. And it was a strange time. It was fun. Like I didn't play American football growing up at all. I worry about concussions and so on. But yeah, we just decided to, hang out and have some fun and, break our fingers. All good, all good, all good. Hey, Blue good seeing you. Hello, Shadow. Hello, Unnamed Comment. Hello, Tiger Burning. Slivers, how's it going this weekend? Hope things are good for you. Grulion, hello. Jim, what's up? Klaus, good seeing you. You saw the new Running Man movie last night. I don't know Running Man at all. I know the name, but I didn't see the old film. How do they stack up to each other? If I could watch one Running Man and then the world ends, which one should I choose? Speaking of movies, though, over the weekend, Noms and I watched The Materialists. Is our once a week film. It's by A24, which is a production company we tend to like. And it's fine. It is what it is, and it has some interesting critique to offer of like modern elite dating culture and the way in which this pushes down certain norms about attractiveness and value into American culture, especially, and how horrible this is, etc., etc. And it's like, I don't know, obviously a bit of satire in that section, but the producers, directors, writers, and otherwise decided to make it more than just a satire and have, a long section that becomes the end in which... Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend, Marks of Cylon. Thank you for continuing subscription, 68 months. Happy Atlas time to you also, friends. It's not that Atlas shrugged, it's that I'll work on the joke. But yeah, the movie ends, or it has a longer section of like a return to sincerity rom-com sort of thing, and it just doesn't work. So for me, it's definitely a thumbs down movie. The Materialists, I think it's a film that I will enjoy referring to. because it does some useful work for the kind of social concerns I have, but it is not what I enjoyed watching. There you go. Hey, Jewel, you watched an A24 horror film called Get Her Back. Very, very good, but it is horror. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, yeah. I appreciate the note that it's horror because if I hear very, very good plus A24, I'm first in line for that for sure. But yeah, yeah, I think it's the case that I'll probably skip that one. But if it's a good film, I'll probably go read the Wikipedia page about it after stream. I do enjoy doing this, and occasionally if I realize I'm behind enough on various films. I will go like see what the top 10 films of the year are, and then go read their wiki pages so I can make references, which I realize may not be the right way to go. I realize that if one has not seen a film, perhaps one should not refer to it in the same way that like certain people will say like, oh, in Pride and Prejudice, or have you considered A Tale of Two Cities, or the Bible. We reference these things without actually reading them, and that's a dangerous game to play. But I need to know what the students are talking about, because the movies that I want to reference most immediately not only came out before they were born, but they think of as profoundly old. Speaking of which, I have a student in my class who was born in 1997. That's wrong. 2007. There we go. A student who was born in 2007. Absolutely unacceptable, these things. I realize it's the case that people get more older as we all go along, but goodness gracious. The problem is, I build a timeline at one point during the course, and it's a timeline of whatever comes to mind in history. It's meant to talk about the way in which we represent history, identifies certain values and understandings of how history and time works. And so I always have this moment of, okay, so hey, when were you born? And I need to stop doing that. I should just end at my birth date and call that good. Hey, Vamp, it's good seeing you. How's it going? What do I think about metal music and Sonic? I have absolutely no idea. Metal music I don't know that much of. I just didn't grow up with a household that listened to it, and so it's part of culture I know very little about. That said, I did, what's it called? What's Zach Wild's band? I really enjoyed a couple of pieces by Zach Wild's group, whatever they were. I think he played as the guitarist for Ozzy Osbourne for a while. I did, in fact, go to one Ozfest. It was for a girlfriend. It was a thing. I don't know. But yes, indeed, this will be a sponsored stream for Sonic the Hedgehog, a Sonic game that is free to play. It should be a good time indeed, and I look forward to talking about Sonic, because like I said, I played the Sonic on Sega years and years and years ago. And yeah, I can remember the sound that the rings make when you jump into them. And I may have played some sort of like Sonic pinball game, possibly. I want to save discussing this sort of thing until the actual sponsored stream. We got 2 hours of gameplay for party game, and so I want to be able to talk about things that we know together. But we'll get to that in probably half an hour or so. We'll see. What year did I go to Ozfest? I know that Judas Priest were the headliner. It would have had to have been 2003, 4, something like that. Yeah, in that period of life, when I was working as a security guard, undercover security guard, and trying to make it work one last time with my first girlfriend from high school, and that was a huge mistake. But hey, you make mistakes, you learn from them, you move on, and you delete her phone number. Anyway, another time, maybe when I'll write my memoirs, I can tell you all a little bit more about. Never mind, it's unimportant. Finally played EU5, it bugged out on you. I'm sorry to hear that. First couple of days of EU5, I said over and over again that there were no bugs I had noticed. But then there were some pretty substantial ones, to the point that I am now afraid to open the game again, lest it crashes my computer. Friends, I think I need your help with something. Do I need your help with something? Give me 1 second to check and see. I do not, son of a gun! Son of the gun! Oh! The YouTube channel had been sitting at 2,499 subscribers for the past 7 hours.
Thank you for being a friend.
CS Prof, thank you for the resubscription. 2 years you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it also. It's good having you out there to answer all my questions about programming and so on. Thank you, my friend, very, very much. It had been sitting at 2,499 for hours and hours and hours. And I was going to ask one of you to please subscribe so I can get the 2,500. Wait, George, you're unsubscribing? Oh! I knew this would happen! Alright, do I have to continue refreshing until enough of you help me out, comma bro, and unsubscribe? It's okay. It's close enough, I suppose. I will make a little screenshot here and say thank you for helping me with this one. Alright, we save this thing as close enough, frowny face. You unsubbed? Let me check. What's Riz Cards about? I open Magic the Gathering cards. Would one... Oh, unsub. Okay, maybe we're good. Okay, let's see. Okay, one more person. Please do not subscribe. Please only unsubscribe. If you can do this, just having the nice, beautiful number will make me very, very, very happy. Because it's just a channel on which I explore a childhood desire. Thank you. A bunch of you unsubbed. Please resub now. Thank you. But please let the algorithm know you don't actually hate me. Perfection, though. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you. Yeah, but in childhood, I wanted very much to take part in Magic the Gathering, and I didn't, but now I'm able to do so, and I'm glad to do so. So yeah, we open Magic the Gathering card packs and talk about the history of Magic the Gathering and all the rest, and it makes me very, very happy, and I have a really fun time with it. You'll resub for $1. See, unfortunately, I hear, like, I'll do X for the $1. I remember that, like, genuinely awful moment when American culture said, yeah, beauty pageants for children, don't mind if I do. And there was this young gal named Honey Boo Boo, and she, who was like 5 years old, would say things like, $1 gonna make me holla. What hath God wrought? How did it come to this? I'm so surprised. Anyway, thank you for helping me get here. I have a special video I've been sitting on for when we hit this number. So having hit the number, I can now release the video in a couple days here, and that will be a fun time for sure. Very cool. Lovely. All right, not up all the way, but close enough, and thank you. All right, I want to do the word of the day. I want to get us moving in the direction of today's sponsored stream, because I do want to play that and make it work, etc. I'm not sure how I do with party games. It'll be a game where we can play together. Many of you do enjoy that. It'll probably be a great time, but I just need to accept that I am... I'm going to play a party game today instead of solo. We'll see. Word of the day is writhe. Writhe is the word of the day. Well, what a fun word that one is. I don't know where I learned writhe. Probably like some fantasy book. The defeated enemy writhed on the ground. In passion, right? Oh boy. To writhe is to twist one's body from side to side. The word is often used when the body or bodily part is twisting in pain. The injured player lay on the football field writhing in pain. Or, at the instructions of their teacher, the children rolled the fallen log aside to reveal worms and other small critters writhing in the soft earth. Did you all enjoy doing that when you were young? I mean, you might still today, but did any of you enjoy like finding creepy crawlies? My brother was so into it. My brother absolutely loved finding, collecting, bringing home different kind of bugs and eventually snakes and so on. And unfortunately, I had the exact opposite reaction. I found them so unbelievably gross and ew, get them away from me. I wonder how that kind of habit or belief or reaction develops in children. I don't want to believe that it's innate, certainly, but is it early exposure to that? Maybe that's it. Maybe I learned about the worm driving the apple. Maybe I thought that going after the creepy crawlies was disrupting them from their commute. I have no idea, but for some reason I was just not into them. In a way that, like, stereotypically at the time struck me as being profoundly feminine. You know, eek a rat, that kind of thing, which of course is terribly stereotypical and so on. But I don't know. Yeah, I definitely wasn't into it. My brother, I think, still keeps snakes and so on, and he's. I think part of it is he enjoys the thought that other people are repulsed by these, and I don't know if it's his desire to be close to danger, his desire to be thought of as a bit of an outsider, or what exactly. But yeah, I have absolutely no desire. I like having pets that are cuddly, and I guess it's the case that some people will say their reptiles are cuddly. This because of their being cold-blooded, I suppose. This is not a therapy stream. I don't feel like I'm being a therapy guy. I mean, we're not going to, but over the weekend, I received a very hard email from a student. If you notice me having a hard time and like being off today, that is why. One of my students is having a whole bundle of trouble, and though I'm able to keep up the wall and not like emote towards them, I feel very bad. So it is one of these things that is in the background. Were I to go to a therapist, we'd be discussing it, but yeah, I try to bring you all the good, but right now there's a bit of bad in the background, so we'll see. Back to words. Did you know writhe wound its way to us from the old English verb, is it going to be wreathen, meaning to twist, and that ancestral meaning lives on in the word's current uses, most of which have to do with twists of one kind or another. Among the oldest of these uses, the meaning to twist into coils or folds, but in modern usage, writhing is more about the physical contortions of one suffering from debilitating pain, or attempting to remove oneself from a tight grasp, as, say, a snake from a hawk's talons. The word is also not infrequently applied to the twisting bodies of dancers. The closest relation of writhe in modern English lacks any painful connotations often present in writhe. Wreath. Wreath. That's great. Comes from Old English rita, which shares an answer with ritan. That is amazing. Darby Cat says, cool. I agree. I'd never made that connection before between wreath and writhe. Writhe? Where did I think wreath came from? I have no idea. That's awesome. I love it. And then I think wreath is also a verb form, right? To wreath oneself.
Thank you for being a friend.
It's a noun at least. Anyway, Seriarch, thank you much for your Prime sub also. Prime again, you say. Thank you for priming the pump for a nice little subscription train there. So generosity of the past few minutes, and thank you for being some friends. All very good indeed. Okay, test your vocabulary. Fill in the blanks to complete a verb, meaning to twist about like a worm.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
George, I thank you for the 5 gift subs. That's very kind of you, George. I'm sorry I moved the music. George. I'm so sorry. Delafinator, thank you also for your very generous Prime sub. Thanks for keeping that going. And indeed, a hype train is preparing to run. Did it sound like that video was playing in multiple places simultaneously? Let me fire it again and see. It sounds like it's playing incorrectly.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
I think it's fine. It just sounded a little bit weird. Regardless, thank you for helping with democracy. bringing more people into the community more fully. What's the word for it? So giving them the franchise. We gotta think of a word. It is echoing somewhere. Why would it be echoing? Why would it be playing in more than one place at a time? I have an idea. Let me check something real quick.
Gentlemen,
Oh!
this is Democracy Manifest.
George, thank you for your 5 further gift subs. That's really kind of you. And unexpected. Thank you for helping me figure out the echo. I think I know what the issue is, though. That's 5 gift subs. Very good. Yeah. If I remove this and save and fire it again myself.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
There you go. It is fixed. George, thank you again for your generosity. Everyone who got some George subscriptions, I thank you much indeed. No echo this time. Yes, we fixed it indeed. A succulent 5 gift subs. Maybe I should change it over to that and do the voiceover myself of a succulent 5 gift subs. But George, thank you for the generosity. All of you who subscribed, thank you also. It is the case the truly awful sound has moved to 10 gift subs, so you don't fire it off too often. George, thank you though for a total of 300 gift subs now over the past 2 years. That's a real big number and a real bit of generosity. Thank you for your kindness all the way through. My goodness. You keep this thing going, my friend, and allow me to buy magic cards. Yesterday, I was making a long video. Real quick, somebody asked earlier, how did the thumbnail experiment go on YouTube? I ended up deleting the video that was having the thumbnail experiment. We'll try to get in the future, but the video was getting too many complaints for not being what the people want, so I'm going to change it around to make it better. But yeah, the other day, Noms saw me working on one of my compilation YouTube videos about Magic the Gathering, and she saw the ending screen where I give an accounting of the past couple months of opening Magic the Gathering card packs, and she said, "I knew you were losing money, but I didn't realize you were losing that much money."
Thank you for being a friend.
Zelion, I thank you for the resubscription. I hope you're doing well. Zelion, very cool of you to contribute to the hype train there. It's always good seeing you, my friend. Also, I like the X in your name. Every time I see the X, I'm like, oh, X's to start words. It's a little bit unusual. Yeah, I mean, things are fine. Old Nom's an old resorty. Everything's fine. It's all legit. It just, she knew. Hey, Klaus, thank you for the 100 bits. Buy a pack on me. Don't you worry, there have been plenty of packs open recently. We lost in money, we made up in content. I mean, exactly right. So Noms and I have discussed, the question of fun, right? The non-quantifiable character of fun, both for me and for viewers around the world. And, hey, Jim, buy Noms a pack. Noms refuses to ever open a pack. Even of the version that she thinks is the cutest, the Bloomborough ones with the rabbits and mice and so on, she wants literally nothing to do with them. Jim, Klaus, thank you both for the bits recently, and we are nearly to level 4 in the hype train. I thank you for all that generosity, my goodness. Does Japan tax let me write off the business expense? Yes, but I would then have to keep an accounting of what I have as stock and the value of that compared to the amount I spent on getting the pieces and parts. So we'll not be doing that at all. Yeah, we had a nice conversation though about fun and like hobbies and what does one get out of hobbies. I think for Noms, she prefers hobbies in which one buys tangible, usable things. So she said, like, if you were spending that kind of money on a drone, for example, and you had the drone to fly around, that would make more sense to her. Where I think my claim that I just like having these things and looking at them and and sharing them with others didn't quite make as much sense to her. And I analogized to like works of art. You know, if I were to buy a giant, Picasso painting, it'd be a lot of money just sitting there. And she saw the connection. But yeah, it was a really interesting conversation about hobbies and the way in which money works in society and in one's own life and so on. If I get a drone to fly to the store to buy magic cards, that is surely the next step in human technology. Drone delivery of my magic cards. Aren't the cardboard magic cards tangible and usable? I mean, yes, but two things. Number one, I don't actually play the game. I just enjoy having and looking and sharing and collecting. I'm afraid of playing the game, frankly. And then number two, if you want to have the cards that are especially pretty or especially beautiful or especially expensive or good or whatever, you should just go buy them, right? The chances of getting just the card you want, whether financially or utility-wise or otherwise, are so unbelievably low. And so the model of any reasonable any reasonable fan of a card game, of course, is please buy singles. Please buy singles. Is this gambling? We're not having that conversation. We've had it before. We dislike that conversation quite a bit. Fill in the blanks to complete the verb, meaning to twist about like a worm. Many of you said right away it was squirm. I got stuck on the word seism, which is a kind of moving, but it's not squirming at all, unfortunately. So squirm is definitionally to move like a worm. I had absolutely no idea about that. I knew it was to move in a certain way, but I hadn't made the connection with worms in particular. So I don't know. Pharaoh, you're with Team Noms on the hobby here. What's an acceptable hobby for old Resorty? Like, is reading okay? I think reading is a hobby that makes some of you happy with me again. Yeah, I don't know. I like magic cards so much. Anyway, what is the etymology of squirm? We don't know. We just know it reminds us of worms somehow. I'm allowed to paint Warhammer figurines. I don't think you're telling me the truth. I think if I got into Warhammer, it'd be awful. The Vintage Magic card packs are expensive. I mean, it is true. We can talk through the finances, but on a day of a sponsored stream, I don't think I'll do so. That said, I mean, things like sponsored streams help and so on, and I'm very lucky to not need to use all of the Twitch money for like surviving, etc. And so I use the Twitch money to fuel the other things. I don't know. Your coworkers introduced you to Magic the Gathering, and now you're hooked. Awesome! I love that. I mean, my apologies, but I hope you have a good time for sure. Yeah, we can discuss it at some point. I want to believe very strongly that because I am not hiding in a corner in a dark room all by myself while engaging with the Magic the Gathering, and I'm instead openly sharing it with everyone I know, and I'm taking videos of it and showing it to the world, that it has a moral standing, at least for me, that is other than pure gambling, I think. Now, I realize our culture is one in which gambling has become far more acceptable. We no longer have a strong virtue claim against it. It's like social drinking. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with social drinking per se. I think binge drinking and like excessive drinking are real problems, but I don't think alcohol in principle is a social ill. Yeah, I don't know. Of all the things I've done, I get genuine joy out of it. It's true, Jim. I mean, that is a real thing. I really, really enjoy myself. And man, when someone comments saying like, hey, thanks so much for putting these up, I can't open these. Or hey, thanks, Pip. I smiled with nostalgia. That's good. Have I considered taking pictures of trains? All right, look here, you. Had I grown up in a train place, I probably would have been really into trains. I managed to avoid this though. And instead got into, I don't know, other things. I don't know. I like reading books, but I can't share reading books. Yeah, this topic goes nowhere useful. This topic feels bad, and yeah, I want to say like something responsibility. I don't know. Part of your job is driving a train. May I be envious of you? Get involved in book clubs. It's really hard to find English language activities in Tokyo. There are book clubs that I know of, but they are at capacity and have been set groups for a very, very long time. So there's one that a number of my professor friends are part of, and I'm on the list whenever the next person leaves Japan/dies. And so I'd like to get involved in book clubs, but I probably have to start one of my own. Now, I recognize I could do a community book club. At least some of you would be into that kind of thing. That said, I worry that I would not be able to be just a member in that kind of book club. I'd be overly like resorty directed. So I don't know. And how we choose a book to read, right? My reading tends to be academical. I don't know, team. I apologize. Let's never speak of this again. That's fine. Okay, we did Swarm. Friends, it's time for the trivia. I should probably skip the trivia today. But let's do some trivia and see how it goes. Prominently featured in Crazy Rich Asians. Shanghai is Singapore's super modern what? I have absolutely no idea. I'm gonna say it is a train because I like trains. Rough. Actually filmed in Toronto for obvious reasons. The climax of Ben Affleck's Argo is set at Tehran's Mehrabad what? Is it a spire? Is it an arena? Is it a bridge? I'm gonna say the bridge. I like the idea of it being an ultra-modern bridge. Rough. Okay, I know this one. Steven Spielberg's The Terminal was partly based on a true story of a guy who is trapped at Paris, Charles de Gaulle. What? It's an airport. It's an airport. All right. Yeah, I've not gotten either of these, even with not thinking of trains beforehand. And so it's an airport. I liked this film. I mean, this film made me feel very, very, very sad. And yeah, the idea of being stuck between countries. Hey, here's the thing. Imagine that you wanted your son's body repatriated to the US, but you're a person who is undocumented in the US. It causes some problems. Question number 2. Flags, tabs, and page markers. Just a few of the mission-adjacent spin-offs of what ubiquitous product that launched in 1980. I bet that's the Post-it Note. The Post-it Note, which apparently was discovered quite by accident. I don't remember all the ins and outs of it, but yeah, there's something strange with that one. Post-it Notes. Question 3 from the world of entertainment. A novel called The Invention of Someone Cabert. Cabret? I assume it's cabaret, but I have no idea. Weirdly whimsical Scorsese film. So unfortunately, I'm not someone who like knows directors and their films, except for Tarantino, I'm afraid. And like I can guess certain things, like I don't know. Jurassic Park is either Spielberg or George Lucas, and I'm honestly not sure which person's which sometimes. I'm gonna say, did Scorsese make Chicago the musical? Probably not. It's also someone. Chicago is not a person. Benjamin. Wait, no. Wait. We want the name of the film, not the person. Scarface. Is that one whimsical? In Disney, Disney's Hunchback of Notre Dame. Jason Alexander voiced what gargoyle whose name was actually the surname of one of the writers? Infinite Drek. Thank you for firing off the national anthem of Thailand. Very kind of you. Tier 3 subscription. Here we go. Oh, look at that. A new necktie in honor of my commitment to this channel. I look forward to the 6 months that I spent with a necktie before returning to the glorious bow tie. One day, perhaps Resorty will show us final Professor Resorty form with a bow tie live on stream. I do have bow ties somewhere. Drek, thank you for the 18 months of Tier 3 subscriptions. That is really quite generous, and I'm sorry I don't play the farm game anymore, but I think of you every time I see a farm. Hey! Also, I've been thinking about changing the subscriber badges away from ties. I don't know. I don't know if it'd be the death of the channel. It'd be a wide mass of people unsubscribing. We'll see. I have no idea the name of the gargoyle. I think that Steven Schwartz wrote some of the music in Hunchback. So I'm saying Schwartz. This is almost certainly wrong, because I expect the gargoyle has a Latin or French name. No. The Matrix was never a book, or else it might have won what sci-fi award with the same name as the guy who played Agent Smith. It's Hugo Weaving. There we go. What did we delete, Pharaoh? Something unkind, possibly? We'll see. Let's see. No, F-no, sacrilege, that's my shtick. I haven't worn a tie on stream in a very long time, my friend. I've moved away from tie wearing. I'm so sorry. I mean, I should change it. Subscriber badges, various historical labor organizations. Yeah. We'll see. So the mention of Hugo Cabret. Is this a name? Hugo Cabret? Yeah, I haven't seen the film Hugo. Okay, it is indeed that name, so maybe it's a French name or Hugo. I don't know where Hugo's from. The college release invoked a tie. Thank you, it's close enough then. Yeah, maybe you all have the ties to make up for my not having one. There we go. Question number 4, arts and cultures. For hope and solidarity, survivors of self-harm and suicidal thoughts often get tattoos of what punctuation mark? The answer is a semicolon. The claim is, the thought is a semicolon marks the end of one clause in a sentence, like a full clause that can be, put a period on and finishes a sentence, but the continuation into a new clause. So it's we thought things were over, but they continue on. I did not know this some years back when I had a student that I had coffee with, who for the first time I saw up close with bare arms. And I said to her, oh, what an awesome tattoo. Man, I love the semicolon. Because I do. One of the high water marks of my entire life was as a youngster learning how to use a semicolon and then deploying it somewhat regularly. It made my writing feel so much more mature than it should have been at that age. And so, yeah, it is one of the more embarrassing moments of my life. And the student was, I think, playfully so offended. I mean, I think she said initially, I have it because I tried to kill myself. And I'm cool with that topic. I'm cool with discussing very hard things with students if I know it's coming. But man, the emotional whiplash in that moment. And so I said, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Would you tell me more about why you chose semicolon? Because I hadn't made a connection. And at this point, she turned into sort of annoyed explaining person. And that was good enough for the moment, but Oh man, this is such a resorty thing to say. I mean, as a way of making connections with people that I'm not close with but feel I should be closer, I will often ask them about the meaning of ways in which they adorn themselves. Hey, that's a pretty cool necklace. What does it mean to you? Hey, I like your ring. Where'd you get it? That sort of thing. And so I always think if someone presents certain marks on their body, like that's a big decision. And so I always want to like just become closer to them by inquiring. But I mean, you can imagine other kinds of tattoos that have substantial meanings that the culture is supposed to know. Like, hey, what a cool skull with lightning bolts. Do you get brain zaps when you go off your psych medicine? Like, it felt like that kind of moment. Anyway, hooray. She should have shown grace. Yeah. I mean, what? She was 19, 20 years old or whatever. And so I don't, it's developmentally appropriate. We forgive. We don't hold grudges. We feel ashamed, not angry. Question 5, here we go. Science and nature. The middle row of shell plates on the back of a giant tortoise are most often shaped like what polygon? I like giant tortoises. As many of you know, my greatest desire for my 50th birthday, 7 years from now, 6 years from now, it's counting down, is to go meet Jonathan the giant tortoise. Unfortunately, I do not know what his back is shaped like. I'm going to go with a hexagon, but I have no idea. There we go. There we go. There we go. Exactly, Zelion. Yeah, brain zaps are a crazy, crazy thing. Like, crazy, crazy thing when it comes to psych meds. And yeah, this is why you don't forget to take your psych meds, which I most certainly did a couple months back and was far away from home. And so just dealt with brain zaps, and that was horrible. Anyway, good job on Hexagon. 11 points. I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it 100%. And so average today was a pretty easy one. 10 or so. And then 11 for Old Resorty. Cool, cool. I'm guessing most people got airport before I did. Nope, most people got it same point I did, if they got it. Post-it notes, many of us know all the way. Hugo! Most people didn't get it all, so here's where I made my additional points. I'm surprised that people don't know Hugo Weaving, but in fact, earlier today I mentioned that many of my preferred film references are before my students were born and are just old movies to them that don't have any resonance. And so The Matrix is a standard film to reference when trying to bring up the idea of a disconnection between the world as it is and the world as we experience it. Now, not the claim that we are like all stuck in a computer. You could do that one, but simply like a difference between the reality and ideology or whatever. And so yeah, I remember bringing up The Matrix a while back, and one of my math students genuinely asked if we were talking about matrices from his math classes, and that felt like a real moment of rupture generationally. So how it goes. Semicolon thing is apparently decently known, and then the hexagon, again, a kind of random guess, worked out also. All right, very good. When you're a child, Matrix references were everywhere. Yeah, I mean, there are some films that burst forth on the cultural scene in a way it feels like they'll be there forever. For a while, there was that song/speech put together by Baz Luhrmann called "Everybody's Free ... to wear sunscreen." And yeah. Yeah, it was everywhere for a while, being played even on talk radio, and then suddenly it was just gone. And I mean, it's some of this is the behavior of fads, but how does that work? Like, at what point does the thing that is so popular and interesting become the passé, become the embarrassing, become the dead? I'm sure there's a lot of interesting cultural writing on that. I know nothing, of course, about that sort of thing, but hard to say, hard to say. Matrices in math are more important than Matrix the film. Don't matrices in math get square brackets? I have no idea what they do past that, unfortunately. Friends, time for the redactyl. Time for the redactyl. We're going a little long down the intro. I think I needed this though. I think I needed to chit chat with you all to get into a good place, and I feel in that good place now. So let's play the Redactyl. I'm gonna put you in 10-second slow mode. You're welcome to guess any word you want to, and you will discover the meaning of this redacted page. 3 words this time. I will only accept 1 word from each person, so if you get all 3, I will ignore the other 2. Here we go. Modern, 6 of those. Tie, 1 tie. System, we have 4. Grand, we have 0. Holy, if it were Holy Roman Empire, I'd be so dismayed. A good guess, but none, unfortunately. How about the word great? 3 greats. Company, maybe. No companies. Sun, there are 2. Letter U, there are 15. I'll go and put the S in to help out. So US something something. Time, there are 16. Corporation, 1. European, there are 3 of those. Good job. The word border, there are no borders. Ancient, possibly, there are none of those. Nation, there are 6. I'll do nations also, only the initial 6. Island, possibly. There are no islands today. American, there are 16 of those. Is it a united thing? 14 united things. Tax, there are none. I'll do states also to make sure we fill that one out. Other, there are 14. Democracy, manifest, none of those, unfortunately. Predicted, there are none. How about food? There's 1 food. Continent, there are none. The humble bassoon, none of those. Organization, there's 3 of those. A succulent Chinese meal, none of those, unfortunately. University, wow! All right, Shadow Avatar is on track. 3-word university. Okay, I know a few of them. We'll see how it goes. States we did. Economy, there are none of those. Railroad, I like it. There are 2 of those. Species, there are none. How about exchange? There are none of those. Manifest, none of those. Found, 14. Exchange, none. Union, I think we did. 1 union, good job. Arizona, yeah, there are a lot of blank state universities, certainly. And again, state has already been done. How about government? 3 of those. Large, there are 9. Pen, no pen. Oxford. Oxford, there are none. Liberal, no liberals. John, there are 10 Johns. Johns, 89 of those. Valley, there are none. And Hopkins. Johns Hopkins. Did you know that? It starts with plural John. That's weird. But there you go, my friends. Johns Hopkins University. Often abbreviated as Johns Hopkins, Hopkins, or JHU. Good job to you all getting it together. 3 people got it. Always like that. It's a private research university in Baltimore, Maryland. Wait, Jim, who lives in Maryland, is actively booing Johns Hopkins. Do you not like their medical research? Are you opposed to the good work they do in astronomy? Founded in 1876 based on the European Research Institution model, Johns Hopkins is considered to be the first research university in the U.S. The university was named for its first benefactor, the American entrepreneur and Quaker philanthropist Johns Hopkins. So I'm super interested in the name Johns. Was this a common name at some point, or is it instead like so some Quakers gave their children names that really stood out? Is there anything here about his name? Okay, I don't think there's anything specifically, just his name is where it is. Okay. Does he have children of the same name? No, he seems not to have issued anyone. Oh, it is back up top. I missed it entirely. First name was. Hey, thank you. Inherited from his grandfather, who received his name from his mother. Okay, so it's taking of a family name, probably. So Margaret Johns, possibly maiden name, so called, becomes the personal name later. That's interesting. I don't want a unique name, because I can imagine if nothing else, he had to constantly correct everyone. People would see his name on an invitation list and assume it was a typo. No one's name is Jaws. The question of like, how do you pronounce your name? It must be very, very difficult to deal with also. Resort is unique, right? Usernames, whatever, fine with that. But I think it's got to be hard. I mean, luckily also we're here on stream where you all type as opposed to you all say the word. And so though you all hear me say Resorty regularly, I know when I go see other streamers, they say, "Oh, hi, Rai Zerdy," right? This sort of thing. And that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Harry S. Truman. That's right. What does the S stand for? It stands for S. What a very strange situation that is. All right, good. Hello, sir. So occasionally when there are sepia pictures like this, sepia, I think sepia, I think sepia still. It makes everyone look more remarkable in some way. It makes everyone look important, I guess. And then I always wonder, when you see the colorized versions of these, if they do have a colorized picture of the guy, he looks more just like some guy, which I appreciate. I know that there's a subreddit for everything, like colorized history, and I think some people find this really upsetting. But I think this is really interesting. The attempt to take older pictures and say, oh, maybe the person looked like this. And the removal of the drabness just humanizes, I guess. You do find it upsetting. So those of you who find it upsetting, what feels upsetting to you? Is it just that the assumptions have been made about what colors ought to be used? Is it like sacrilege to imagine their world as colored? Right, because that's exactly it. It's really easy, if you're not careful, to imagine an earlier era as being black and white, right? This is something, of course, we live in a world of color, but it's just a fascinating, insistence. These were people. They lived lives. They wore clothes like you wear. And I think that's so interesting. They're changing the photo is inauthentic. I mean, so what if there were a way to know with certainty what the correct colors are/were? Like if it were absolutely possible to turn it from being a black and white photo to a color photo with adequate representation and so on. Like if that were possible, would you feel less awful about it? What's the value in doing this? I mean, like I said, the value for me is in humanizing the moment. Now, maybe I'm the only person in the world who feels this way, or maybe the only person who has the issue of seeing the black and white, imagining it as grander than it is, and then forgetting these are ordinary humans. I think that is the value I see. The reminder that the people of history really are just people, as opposed to being heroes or the completely foreign or whatever. I don't know. It exactly sounded like it, right? It wasn't that long ago these people lived. Right? Not that long ago. As long as it's not pretending to be the original. Yeah, maybe it's the case there needs to be clearer claims on that. I mean, it does say in the bottom corners, colorized by. Why can't they be people in photos in black and white? Oh, of course they are. It's just easier for me to understand. In the same way, a student could learn a course material by sitting and reading the book themselves with no teaching help. It is possible, but certainly most students have an easier go of it if they are being shepherded through material by a teacher. So I think for me, it really comes to the ease with which I can make the point to myself, really, right? The ease of which I can say, look, 1929, right? That's not that long ago. That's a person's lifetime. Again, these colors might be wrong, but the coloration strikes me as being a really important reminder. I don't know. 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 I see why some would find it annoying. Yeah. Yeah. You know, hello. The presentation of war, in the same way, like what? The opening to that one war movie that was very upsetting for some veterans, the storming of Normandy, was in color. And it reminded people, like, this is not just heroic war, but instead it's suffering and so on. Saving Private Ryan. Thank you. Thank you. Like, I think the presentation of this, not in a still photo, but instead in moving human bodies and awful tragedies, probably, yeah, probably worked better for getting the feeling that Spielberg wanted. Like, the decision to make Schindler's List black and white, I don't know why that choice was made. I mean, there's, of course, that one amazing scene in which color's introduced for a moment. Yeah, I don't know. Or like, the movement in Wizard of Oz between, boring old Kansas and the wonderful world of Oz. I don't know. There's a question of art here that I can't get a handle on. It's too complex for me, unfortunately, with my current knowledge. But yeah, simply at the level of reminding myself, I think it's useful. That's all I want to say. Have I seen Peter Jackson's They Shall Not Grow Old? I have not seen that, no. I have not seen that. Yeah, I mean, there's a very upsetting picture. Don't worry, it's not like gore upsetting, but color pictures of Addams Family set. So this is a black and white show that many of you perhaps have watched. And they're spooky and they're ooky. It's presented as being, dark and terrifying and horrible. The Addams Family house. There's actually pink. And that's pretty crazy. I don't know. I'm not sure what point I want to make with this one. Just came to mind. Should all historical records be reimagined as films? I mean, if it helps us understand things better, I'm not sure I mind per se. I worry about the elitist implication that says only those who can understand difficult texts should have easy access. I'm not sure. There's something democracy in all of this. But again, I'm kind of just like swinging right now as opposed to getting things figured out. So I don't know. Yeah, Drekka makes sense. Like, if you're shooting black and white, you're trying to aim for a different color. Yeah, I don't know enough about it, but I know that weird color are used because they look, well, here you go, right? This is what it is in the film. And this is what it is in real life, of course. And this is a very silly version, for sure. Color was chosen for best contrast in black and white. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Joyce. That's pretty cool. Yeah, thank you for thinking about this with me. Again, I don't have a great full argument here. It's just something. When I see the man looking like this, it's easy to forget he lived, 150 years ago, right? It's easy to forget that this is an actual human making actual money in certain actual ways and deciding to engage in philanthropy. I don't know. And again, you can do that just by imagining. Like, you can ignore the pictures, right? Why, I guess the question is, like, why do we have illustration photos at all? If it's, all we really need is Johns Hopkins made money and gave the money to charity. I think that's it. I think, though one gets the necessary conceptual work by reading this, connecting this very, very strange name to a human face helps me understand the humanity of the choices, the behavior, etc. So we don't say things like, oh, wealthy people once upon a time made substantial decisions to benefit the common good. Their spooky, ooky history. We can instead say we expect the same of people today because this is just a human and he was able to do it. So we as humans can do similar things too. Something. I apologize that I don't have an exact conclusion figured out, but yeah, I'll continue arguing that it's valuable to have colorized photos of things. All right. Enough about that. John Aston went to Johns Hopkins, or taught at Johns Hopkins. Amazing. Wait, he teaches? John Aston is still alive? I apologize for killing him early. Yeah, John Aston. He also played, the father in Mary Poppins, I think. Is that right? No, he didn't. But he's in a variety of roles. Ah, there he is. And he's still alive teaching at Johns Hopkins. Maybe I should go. Oh, actually, he graduated there also. He came back after a time. That's enough. Who played the father in Mary Poppins? Apparently, we're not going to do our sponsor stream today. I'm very sorry. Who's this? David Tomlinson. I mean, they look similar. It's the mustache, right? The mustache is similar enough. I felt so bad for this guy. He's a perfect presentation of, the pressure to conform. Yeah, the pressure to conform, not just so you're not thought poorly of, but also so that you are able to support your family. Like the golden handcuffs moment. Yeah. That's something. All right, anyway. Okay, we probably should get to the game, but we have a routine around here. We must stick to our routine. And friends, that routine is now we play a little game called the Rizdactyl. If you want to submit a Wikipedia page for us to play with today, please go ahead and click the link in chat. Our friend George updated the statistics today, so you can see how many are ahead of you in queue. That said, as usual, I will choose one from the old days, and then I'll choose one from the new days, and that will be a good thing. So if you submit one today, it could possibly show up. That's a fun one, Cajun Killa. You know what? Let's begin with this one today. I like this one. This is a good one. Friends, there is currently a Wikipedia page upon my screen. If you want to know where it is, you got to ask some yes/no questions to get there. So any yes/no questions you want to, and we will together figure out what this one is. Good luck. Have fun. Here we go. Is it alive? It is not alive. Is it a place? It is not a place. Is it an animal? It is an animal. Is it an event? No. Is it a concept? No. Is it related to the bassoon? No. Does it have a mustache? No. Is it unique? Yes. Is it an event? No. Is it a mammal? Yes. Is it a person? Yes. Can you lick it? Has it ever killed anyone? No. Was it ever alive? Yes. Is it a mammal? Yes. Absolutely. Is it extinct? No. Is the first letter an A? We don't do that. Is it a white male? No. Does it live in the ocean? No. Are they alive? No. Was it ever filmed in black and white? Yes. Could you fit them into a bassoon now? Oh you. I don't know how to speak of the dead because I don't know their disposition, unfortunately. I'm sorry, I can't say what they're up to. Were they an actor? Yes. Is it a female? Yes. Yes, it is indeed a woman. Were they American? Sure. Yes, they were American. Yes. Is it a white man? No. Were they born after 1900? Yes. They were American, yes. Is it Lassie? Oh, can you even imagine? That would be so much fun. But no, it's not Lassie. Did Darwin study them? No. Were they born in the U.S.? No. Did they play Dorothy Gale? Fun, but no. What's a bassoon? You're welcome to look it up on your own. It's an instrument that is referenced daily here. Were they alive after 2000? Yes. Were they described as a bombshell? I don't think so, but I don't know much about that period. So I'll say, not a bombshell. No. Marlene Dietrich? No. Was she royalty? No. An elephant? No. Were they also known for singing? Yes. Were they known to be political? In later years, yes. Throughout their life, I don't believe so, but I'm happy to say I might be wrong about that. Did they play in The Wizard of Oz? No. Eartha Kitt? No. Did they win an Oscar? I do not know. Yes. Yes, they won an Academy Award. Did they win major awards? Yes. Aretha Franklin? No. Dolly Parton? No. No. I'm trying to learn about politics. So she had an interest in politics throughout her life. She only began being more explicitly political in later life. There we go. Are they Gabor sister? No. Did they complete the EGOT? I don't believe so. I mean, definitely not. Is it Jessica Tandy? No. Is it Betty White? No. No. Is it Shirley Temple? Ding dong, good seeing you. It is not Shirley Temple, but I do like how you guessed. Did they make black and white movies? In part, yes. Yes, they did. Were they mostly known for TV? Depends on who you are. I think in the public consciousness, the answer is yes, better known for TV, but I'm not certain on that. Yeah, they were involved in a variety of things. Were they live in 2000? Yes. Oh, I didn't answer Bridget Bardot. Sorry, no. But isn't Bridget Bardot thought of as being very attractive? I don't know for sure. American, yes. Are they ready for their close up? No. Lucille Ball? No. Was she a Golden Girl? No. Did they work primarily in comedy? Sure. Did they die in the past 10 years? Yes. Hedy Lamarr? No. Doris Day? No. Marilyn Monroe? No. Is it Elvira? Elvira's still alive. What's her name? Cassandra something. She's an incredibly smart woman, a very striking woman in her intellect. But no, I think Elvira's still alive. Not Marilyn Monroe, not Doris Day. I think comedy is fair to say, but yeah, I don't want to go too hard on comedy. Yeah, I'm gonna take back the primarily comedy. Though there is some comedy in it, it is not primarily. There you go. American, yep, American. Was not born in the U.S. We said that. Debbie Reynolds, no. Irene Ryan, no. It might make sense to ask some other general questions for just guessing women. Rita Hayworth, no. Judy Garland, no. Jane Mansfield, no. On TV, on movies, on other things too. Is it Betty White? No. TV career? No. Was she a blonde? I don't think so. Unfortunately, the photo here is black and white. It should be useful for a colorized photo. That way, I don't think she's a blonde, no. Did she ever play a comic book character? Not to my knowledge. Did they come to America before they were an adult? No. It's gonna be on the borderline there. Were they active in the 1990s? Yes. Was she invited to the White House? I have no idea. I'm gonna say yes, but maybe not. Glynis Johns, no. Hitchcock, I don't think so. Jane Goodall, no. Elizabeth Taylor, no. Did they win a supporting actress Oscar? I don't believe so, no. No. Okay, how else do we get there? I said that she worked in TV and movies and something else. Find that and something else might help. Was she from France? No. Not from France. Was her most famous role playing someone nasty or insufferable? I don't believe so, no. Was she on Broadway? Yes. That might help a little bit. Maybe a little bit. We'll see. We'll see. She worked in radio. Not primarily. Maybe at some point, but not in a way that comes to mind for me. But definitely Broadway as well. Was she in a sitcom? She was not put in a sitcom. Is it Angela Lansbury? Infinite Drek, well done. It is Angela Lansbury. We could have gotten there many, many ways. Like, she had a long career on Broadway. She had a TV show. It was a drama. She took part in Disney films, etc. There you go. Lots of things. Her first movie was Gaslight. I know Gaslight. Is that a Hitchcock? Is that a Hitchcock film? It's not. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Good job. That's right. She's Mrs. Lovett. Sometimes she has a decent voice but a terrible range. But yeah, she started Mrs. Lovett in Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. There you go. There you go. There you go. I was going to do one more of these. Oh, it took longer than expected. I thought we'd be done with that one in 10 guesses at most. I was going to do one that was submitted in the past day now. That's a nice one. These are all nice ones. I'm not going to do it today, but the slogan, apologies for this being an American male, that is hilarious. Klaus, you're a hero. Cypher, I think I like this one. Cypher, this is a good one. There are a lot of good ones here, but we're going to go with Cyphers, I believe. All right. Got one on the screen right now. Let me go ahead and make sure everything's ready. It is indeed. Ask any yes, no question you want to, and we'll together discover what this one is. Submitted by Cypher, as I said. It's a good one. It's a very, very good one. I shouldn't say that. I think if I say it's a good one, some of you say, oh, does that mean mine's bad? No, it's not that. Has it killed someone? I don't believe so. Is it Sonic the Hedgehog? Not quite yet. I'm a hero. Klaus, you're a hero for that one. I'm not sure we'll ever do it, but you're here for putting it in. Is it a unique thing? No. Is it a person? No. Is it an American thing? No. Would my students know what this is? They would know what it is for sure. Would they be able to define it immediately? Some of them. I think the majority of them, even the Americans, would, oh, what's that? But yes, they would be aware of this, sure. Is it a place? No. Is it related to the bassoon? No. Is it a physical object? No. Does it have to do with outer space? No. Is it man-made? No. Is it worthy of derision? No, I like this thing. I think it's a good thing, both in terms of the questions being asked, or the topic itself, as well as the thing in the world. I'm definitely on board with both of them. Is it an abstract concept? Non-abstract. No, it is an instantiable concept as always. Is it moral ethics? Nope. I'm a big fan of moral ethics, though. big fan. I love it. I love it. I love it. Drek, I am sorry. Many of your submissions are very, very good, but very specific in a way I struggle with. That said, there are like 60 or 70 submissions in chat or in the queue, and we do 2 a day, so we might never get through it. Is it a work of literature? It is not. Is it related to economics? It is not. It is not economics today. Friends, an ad break is coming. After the ad break, we'll move over to the sponsored portion of the stream, and I will get that bag king. Thank you to everyone who tolerates the sponsored streams. We'll have some fun with it for sure. Is this between Earth and space? Sure. Sure. It's between Earth and space. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Would you study this in a STEM field? Indeed, you would. Sure enough, sure enough. Is it a theme in Lord of the Flies? I don't believe so. I haven't read it in a long time, but no, it does not come to mind on that one. It's a theorem. It is not a theorem. No. Not a theorem. Lord of the Flies. That was my favorite book when I was a youngster. Though the ending made me so sad. Yeah, we can discuss that another time. We gotta start Resorty Book Club. As I could regale you all with my opinions on most texts of recent history. Let me tell you, the ending is bad. It's related to the atmosphere. It is not related to the atmosphere, no. No. Definitely a STEM sort of thing. Is it the Aurora Borealis? Nope. Would the ancient Greeks know of this? I believe so. It was at least contemporary to them. But I don't have enough knowledge to say if they knew it for sure. Is it part of mathematics? No. Is it related to optics? Not in terms of the field, but sure, it's related to eye stuff at some level. Is it a mechanical device? No. Is it astronomical? No. Is it mathematics? It is not mathematics. No. No. Is it weather related? No. It is not. Is it a heat ray? It is not Archimedes' heat ray. Does it share its name with a song? I bet it does. That's a great question. Hopefully you now feel like a positive feeling. Or already said my question's great. Let me see. Heck yes. Heck yes, it shares its name with many a song. Is it used for measurement? No. Is it part of architecture? No. Is it a force? No. It is not a force. Incidentally, I had a graduate school professor who said if you ever want to make a physicist angry, demand that they define force in a way that's independent of other concepts that they haven't defined yet. Apparently force is a hard thing to define substantially. Is it computer science? No. No, no, no. There are lots of other STEM fields we haven't quite poked into yet. Any STEM fields you want to mention? This will be a fun thing, I promise. It's a good thing. I'm glad it exists. It makes me happy. My students know of it. It's STEMmy. Would people have used an abacus when studying it? Probably not. Probably not an abacusist kind of thing. Or at least I can imagine doing so, but not in an interesting way, probably. You can study anything with an abacus. Just start counting how many times you see it. Oh, happy to say that yes, indeed, the Greeks did know of this thing. Also, I almost said what the thing is, but yes, the Greeks, ancient Greeks, did know of this. Yes. Is it related to chemical or chemical reactions? Yes, absolutely. It's related to chemical reactions. Is it related to medicine or health? No, at least not in a direct way. Is it serotonin? It is not serotonin. We're not doing the feel-good things today. Is related to plants. Yes. Yes. I'm sorry, I almost said no, but I believe the answer is actually yes. Yes. Yeah, it's related to plants. Yeah. Is it concrete? It's not concrete. Is it part of war? No. Does it have anything to do with the chapter of Moby Dick we don't discuss here? No, it does not appear in the chapter on whale anatomy in Moby Dick, nor does it appear in the chapter in which we describe and distinguish every single kind of whale there is, including the dolphin, which must be a whale of some sort. Is the mitochondria? No. Is it fermentation? No. Is it a poison? No. Is it photosynthesis? No. No, 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 no. Why do you remind me of my long slog through Moby Dick? It has so many nice moments, and then just these chapters where I wanted to give up. We stayed with it. Let me give you a hint so we don't here all day. It's not exclusively in plants, or plant rather. Is it a process? It is a process, yes. It is a process, but again, plant is not the only thing that has it. But it helps a little bit and gets a good direction. Process has something to do with optics for our purposes, but not really. Does it only occur in living things? I believe so, yes. Only things that are alive. Yeah, yep. Is it twinning? I don't know what that is, but no. Am I saying I don't enjoy 10 pages on whale blubber? I mean, you're not wrong about that, my friend. I'm glad to know that someone wanted to share that with me. I just don't know why I had to be the recipient. It's related to liquids. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I think so, yes. I think it relates to liquids, yes. Is it air you breathe? I mean, the water you drink has some of Caesar's urine in it. Okay. Is it osmosis? No. Is it going to make me sweat? I'm not going to be getting wet, no. Krebs cycle? No. Emitting spores? No. It's true, though. Like, ferns propagate via spores. It's amazing. Amazing. All right. How do we get you there? Cypher, if you're here, please give a hint now. I think you know what I'm doing. How do we get there? The field is biology. The field is definitely biology generally. It has to do with living things. It's a chemical reaction. It happens in a variety of creatures. Part of seeing might matter here. We can see this thing happening. I'll say the optics that way. We can see it happening. Is it a cycle? I don't believe so. Is it bioluminescence? Thank God. Edwig, thank you for getting bioluminescence. There you go. Apparently, a bioluminescent plant has been created, which is why I said it exists in plant. Yeah, it's not in so many creatures. What I wanted to indicate is in a variety of kinds of creatures, but Cypher, good one indeed. But there you go, Titan. Bioluminescence. The living things show off light. Apparently, here, Aristotle and Pliny the Elder both mentioned that damp wood sometimes gives off a glow. There you go. Did they figure out how to make cats bioluminescent recently? Wait, what are you talking about? I don't want this. Do I want this? I don't think I want this. Do you want this? 2011. Wait. A fluorescent green cat that could help fight AIDS? It's from a jellyfish. Man, we're on the path to the human Z, aren't we? We've made many glowing animals, including pigs, mice, dogs, even fish from the store. If you insert a version of this gene along with a gene from the rhesus macaque that blocks the feline immunodeficiency virus, so it fights feline AIDS. I mean, it's a big jump. I wonder if the cat knows that it's bioluminescent. I mean, it knows in the sense of, like, if it recognizes that something is weird in its visual engagement with the world. I don't know. Yeah, I have an immediate reaction against this. Let's go and take a quick vote as I go ahead and move us over to today's sponsored stream. The vote is Biolum... How do you spell this one? Okay. Glow in the dark cats. Sign me up. Researchers are heretics, etc. Alright, please get voting now. Do you like what you see? Is this a good thing to have in the world? I'm just not exactly sure. Alright, while you're voting, I'm going to go ahead and change over our directory and so on. So I do a variety of things. Right? Number one, I need to indicate that we are going to an ad. Let me go ahead and change over to this screen right here. Cool. Number two, I need to flag it as an ad in branded content. Good. Change the title. Change the directory. Very good. We want to go ahead and turn on the timer announcement. Good. That's on now. Please turn on. There we go. That's on now. What else must I do to say we're good to go? Timer going, ad going. I got to post a note here. Post a note. Thank you, Fernandes, for the excellent commanded chat. That's not the one I'm going to post. The majority of you, just over half of you, believe it is a good thing to have, glow-in-the-dark cats. I thank you for that knowledge. I will never forget that right there. All right, thank you for voting on the cat thing. Awesome. Today, friends, we are going to be playing a little game called Sonic Rumble. It is a free-to-play party game. So if you want to play along with me, you're allowed to do this. If you click the link that's now in chat, I sure would appreciate that. It lets the sponsors know that, please capture, lets the sponsors know that you indeed were here, hanging out, watching, maybe even playing with me if you want to. Like I said, completely free to play. As I understand it, there is no advantage that one gets via spending money, but you get to enjoy the Sonic experience with all them characters right there. And I'll be honest with you, I know none of those characters right there. My knowledge of Sonic is indeed very, very lacking, other than our friend the blue guy. I do know the blue guy. Do you all have a favorite Sonic character? When you think Sonic, I mean, I think of like Dr. Eggman, I suppose. That's a thing that I'm aware of. Past that, not quite sure. This is not Sonic. This is the default character. So I haven't gotten the game entirely set up because I want to make very sure that I learn live with you. So I have not done the starting race. And because I've not done the starting race, I've been unable to get a promo code for you all. There's a promo code I could have gotten that would let me get 10% of anything that you bought in this game for like 3 months. But it takes them multiple days to get the code, and I only started yesterday. Brutal. It's the new BG3 run. I need to make my character beautiful. Where's my half-orc? Anyway, apparently the game is best played with a controller, that you can play it other ways if you want to. In just a little bit, I will invite you to play with me. Also, there's a possible giveaway we're engaged in a little bit. That giveaway is partially motivated by a desire to advertise this game on various social media platforms. So if you were to take a clip of today's channel, today's stream, a clip of something fun happening, cool happening otherwise, you'll be able to then share that on the social media with some tags I can give you. And if you do that, I will enter you into a drawing to win like a free character in the game, a pretty cool looking character, etc. But you got to make a good clip first. When we start making clips, let me know and I will tell you more how to do that. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited to see. It's definitely not the kind of game we normally play, but like I said, it is sponsored. What sponsored means is that I'm being paid money to play this game, but I'm not being paid to say anything in particular about it other than, hey, would you please click on the link, maybe check it out, maybe play with me, etc., etc. But if I don't have a good time, I can say I'm not having a good time, but I sure do hope I'm having a good time. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, here's our very first mission. What do I get if you get a Sonic tattoo? It needs to have that QR code over in the corner there. If you're on mobile and want to scan that QR code, feel free to do so. Let's learn how this game works. Play, please. Survive 3 stages and collect the most rings. Our arms are back doing the Naruto run? Naruto? Is that in the normal Sonic game? The running with arms back? Dash to the goal. There are a lot of folks here. Hello, Shane and Yo-Yo. It's me! You see the different people all are decorated in different ways. So A makes you go fast like Sonic. Oh, I'm going to say that over and over today. I did not intend that as a joke, but it's okay. Okay, we're getting some rings. I don't know the people with whom we're playing right now. Eventually we will be playing with people who are you, but I'm not exactly sure past how it goes. What is this? Okay, this I have not seen before. What's happening? Wait, what's happening? Okay, you have to get into a cannon. So, I think I was winning until that moment. I think I was in first place, and now we are not in first place anymore. Sproing? That's not very good sproing. Okay. Up we go. We clutch a star, and right trigger to something. What does right trigger do? Okay, we go through. Also, you can move the camera as you want to. You earn bonus rings based on your finishing position. So, whatever position you're in the game, you yourself get some rings. I believe the rings are usable as, you know, some sort of, yeah, the rings are usable as some sort of currency in the game. Spaltz, please not be overly, mean about the game. You know, we can say it looks like other games without calling it slop, certainly. I don't know how the game was made. Let's be nice. Let's be nice, please. Okay. It's kind of like Fall Guys, absolutely. Like Fall Guys. I never played Fall Guys, actually. It's not my kind of game normally, but we earn points by defeating enemies in this one. How do I defeat enemies? Well, I jump, number 1. All right, hello. Hello, enemies. Do I knock them into... So the people with whom we're playing, I assume that's some experience. The B button does something. B button lets me punch things, I believe. Left bumper does what? I can do a Fortnite dance. Wahoo! Wahoo! Okay. Who needs to win when you can, what, stunt instead? I punch. I punch. I punch. So, destroying the enemies, I thought we were defeating the other people in the game. But no, in fact, we were defeating the monsters. Or I guess robots? Hey, I got some points for beating up. Alright, so I need to be more aggressive in this area. We got 4th place. And I don't know if we're playing against bots or against actual human people. So we will see. I feel so sad about my little red outfit. I'll be able to get a better outfit later on. Also, those little characters flying along with the players are things that you can earn over time. I don't know the exact process of earning them yet, but they are ones that you're able to save up for, and by playing get access to more and more things, as these kind of games tend to do. The final stage. Final stage, here we go. Emil is currently in 1st place. Okay, it's back to running and grabbing. Here we go. Here we go. Running and grabbing. I feel like I'm always a little bit last place on this. I must be playing as bots, right? There's absolutely no way in which these, well, maybe there's points to get the far along one goes, and so I am the newbie fool who is picking things up from the wrong places. Okay, but jump on top of... Oh my goodness! So by destroying the world, one is able to get delightful items also. Also, this game loop lets you pick up more and more things. I got a star, so right trigger does something. Does it call in an aerial strike? Let's find out. Right trigger does... I don't know what it did, unfortunately. We do it again. That time it has to go fast like... Oh, boy. Round over. So we experienced 3 different kinds of games there. One a straight race, one a beat 'em up, and one a just collection round. I don't know how many different kinds of games there are, but it is a party game. The only party game I've ever played is Mario Party. What party games do you all know of? Because I don't really understand that category all that much, but this is a competitor in that same space for people who like Sonic. I know there's people who are really, really into Sonic. We will not be discussing the man with the Sonic emblem today, but that is part of Sonic lore, of course. I don't know. I don't know exactly much about Sonic, but again, some people are really, really, really into it in a way that, yeah. I mean, I think that there are lots of fandoms out there. Some people are into Mickey Mouse or into, I don't know, the anime. And then Sonic, I think, has a lot more to it than just the 1 or 2 games I played back on the Sega. Those of you who played Sonic, what was your first Sonic game, and what do you remember about it? Oh, and now weren't there 2 early Sonic games, and the second one, Tails, came into being, and Tails could whip about that little tail to fly along? Maybe. Oh, the Jackbox games are party games also. Yeah, I think the kinds of party games I tend to play are ones where I can dominate with my word ability, as opposed to have to push buttons fast. But today we're pushing buttons fast, hoping for the best. Good one on the Game Gear. Oh, I remember the Game Gear. Like, again, yeah, the colors were so bright. The Game Gear, I haven't thought about that in years and years and years. Yeah, I remember, like, compared to the NES, the colors on the Game Gear were so lush and beautiful. It made the previously really beautiful NES seem drab. Wow. First time you see a color screen on a handheld console, yeah. Now, I do remember on the NES, the game that, really made me think this video game thing could be beautiful was, Super Mario Bros. 3. That game, I don't know how they made that appear on the Nintendo. But yeah, the early Sonic game on Game Gear. See, I want to look it up now. I want to look it up and see, what does that actually look like after all these years. Let's go ahead and ruin some nostalgia real quick. So, Game Gear Sonic. Yeah. Kids these days will never know how beautiful this was. And I realize now that the palm tree isn't much. However, look at those pixels. Look at how many pixels they used on him. It's crazy. And then yeah, the Sonic pinball game, in which the end fight was one jumping on Dr. Robotnik's head as he floated about. I guess it's called Spinball on the computer, actual pinball machines. Yeah, this picture's good. Yeah, so it was a game in which one used Sonic as a pinball, and you bounced him along things. And apparently you can play this here if you want to. That's not the thing to do, though. The thing to do today is play this game. If you click the link that's in chat, one moment, it's in chat right now. I'd appreciate you clicking it. It'll give, oh, I closed Twitch. No, we're good. If you click the link now in chat, it'll allow you to download this game, totally free. In a little bit, you can play with me. It's available on the computer. It's available on the mobile. It's available on a whole bunch of systems. So if you want to go ahead and download it for free, play along with me in a little bit here, that'd be awesome. And even if you don't want to play it, still check it out. Go ahead and click on that link. It'll take you to a website where you can look through and understand the game we're playing and all the possibilities it has. All right, I have now learned how to play the game. I got a D ranking on each of the three missions this time. D for delightful, D for dupendous. We'll see how it goes past this. Enter my player name. Okay, like I said, I didn't set this up even a little bit, so I'm excited to see if Resorty is still available. If any of you took it, boy howdy, I'm gonna be cranky. Hey, I am Resorty. Look at me. Here are some offers. If you want to spend 99 cents, you can get yourself your very first Sonic. Yeah, see, this is the thing. This is the thing right here. If you want to be Sonic, you gotta spend a little bit. I mean, of course, $1 for a fun game is not the worst thing in the world. If you want to, you can gather more Sonic friends. I'm not sure if... Oh, here we go. So as you collect rings, that's what you do just in the game, you're able to go through and pick up some characters. Number 1, for free, I get an OK sticker. Allows you to share reactions with other players during battles. So presumably while we're fighting, I can do thumbs up. How do I use this ironically? How do I say, like, haha, it's not okay what you did, but I'll say it's okay. Alright, there we go. We're going to equip that thing as our first item. And now we got one. If we save up for $4,000 dues, we go ahead and get number 2. I don't want to say this is minimally pandering, but this might be minimally pandering. If you work your way up to 4,000 more rings, again collected throughout the game, you can get a flag that looks pretty pridey to me. And I could let's say it's one of our big goals for today, to get the 4,000 pride flag. And then if you get 5,000 past that, you do get yourself Sonic. It gives you more of a score bonus. I was told to be very clear that score bonus in the game simply is what rewards you get after the game, not how well you do in the actual matches. It's not pay to win in that sense. It's pay to earn additional points in the future. So Star Shop be fun. Number 2, we have over here some red things. Red things listed as being free right now. The free thing is here on the Daily Claw Machine. Oh no, my very own gotcha game. Let's see what we get off of this one for free. Okay, we got a person I do not know. Dog Avatar number 4. Is this a character we know from the Sonic games? I'm guessing if so, it's a much more recent one, or it's just a character who's made for the world for variety's sake. I will equip you. So I have a little scarf on. Your favorite character? I don't believe you. I don't believe you, not even a little bit. Wait, so this is still free. Wait, why is it free again? Oh, different thing is free. So this one's not a guaranteed avatar. Instead we get the purple? Oh, if we get dog, no. No! I'm being mocked. If you get a replacement one or a duplicate, you get yourself $1,000 dues. They are insisting that dog avatar number 2 is the right one for me. Okay, no more freeze. In 6 hours and 30 minutes, I can go ahead and do it again for free. That's great. If you want to, you can get various bundles of this and that. Check out various things. Caught the big one. And then over here, okay, team. Again, I was supposed to set up a creator code, so if anything that you purchased, I would get 10% of it. It takes more than a day to do this, and so if you spend money, have a fun time, but know full well that Resorty is only being paid for the streaming portion of this, not for the money you spend. Nonetheless, you might enjoy it anyway. What's this? New shiny things, premium pass if you want to. I give you access to other special indicators. Yeah, so there's monetization in the game, obviously, but like I said, you can earn a lot of cool things just by playing. So, how does friendship work in this game? Enter a player's name or friend ID to become pals in-game. Alright, would you like to play with me? My name is Resorty, I believe. How do I make a friend? Oh no! Is my friend ID a very long F number? Okay, you enter a player's name. Is Resorty a searchable name? Player not found. Okay, I'm not sure if that means that I can't search myself, or instead if you all can't search for me. There is a long code here. If someone who gets to this part of the game, you have to do your initial learning first. If this part of the game would mind telling me if you can find me via Resorty, that'd be awesome. This is me assuming that somebody want to play with me. If you don't, you know, I'll be sad. I'm not labeled as a creator. I'm just some guy. Anyway, if you figure out I appreciate it, I should also ask, do any of you want to play with me? Is that a desire among the crowd? If so, put a 1 in chat. A 1 in chat sure would allow you to let me know if you want to play. If not, that's fine, but it'd be cool to have a nice time with some random or non-random people. You can paste yours in chat. All right, here's my friend code if you'd like to play with me. There you go. There you go. I'm going to go ahead and add George if I can. Wait. Okay, copy and pasting is very awkward here. That's all right. So add a friend. Find friend. I missed the F at the start of your name. Do we find George? Hey, George, good seeing you. So I'll play at least one friend today. If other people want to play, that's cool. Let me know, and I'll be happy to get you into the game. I will add George now. Oh, we request each other. I accept. Trying to install might take a bit. Hey, no worries. Whenever you get installed, if you want to play, that'd be cool. All right, George's online. Do I invite you to the party? Bring your friends together and play as a party. Why not party up together? I like that. George, you want to play together? Let's find out. Party will form once the invitation is accepted. There we go. So I'm the red guy. He's the green guy. Am I able to change my default avatar here? I bet I can. I bet I can. I bet I can. There we go. I can be dog number 4 if I care to do so. And you have different backgrounds you can unlock as time goes by. Lots of unlocks. Lots of things you can figure out to make the game more interesting through and through. Here we go, George. I'm going to beat the Dixons out of me. Looks like you have up to 4 people in your party right now. Good luck, George. Good luck. If you get a star in the final round, you can steal rings from other players. Oh my goodness. Ring survival this time. What does that mean? Okay, we're now spinning to figure out where we're going to play this time. There are lots of different levels, it looks like. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 Hunt. Earn points by collecting red orbs. Attacking Shadow with the punch key gets a lot of points. Red orbs we need. Lots of people who've played before making indications of their opinions, their desires. Also, I am the only person with the smart idea of turning around. I've recently seen Ready Player One, and so I am finding ones that other people walked right by. Oh, you all. Oh, you all. That got me to 4th place, but I felt profoundly superior to other people. As we might know, that is, of course, the most important thing. Shadow's arrived! Chase him down! Okay. Hello, Shadow. So, what is the status of Shadow in the Universeless game? What does Shadow do? Is he just evil, evil Sonic? Is he in fact the true form of Dog Avatar number 4? Face off now. Okay, so when you punch him, you get 300 points every time. So it seems this is the way to farm a ton of points very quickly. My apologies to any of you who are not being able to do so. Now 500 points. Let me do it again. Okay, missed that time. So as he pops around, he shoots fireballs out. And I'm not sure what those fireballs are for. Like, do they actually harm characters? But, yeah, I think farming Shadow is more important than basically anything else as far as getting to 1st place and maybe even staying there. And I don't know what the challenge here is other than avoiding his attacks. When he attacks you, he does take away some of your tasty reds. There we go. 1st place for Old Resorty. I got a D again. So, despite being 1st place, get a D. Shadow is Bizarro Sonic. Okay. I remember him appearing in one of the early Sonic games. George, did you qualify? So every round, some people are dropped out. And unfortunately, that means you can't play with everyone. I'm sorry, George. Don't you worry. You'll get good. Sonic and Shadow are the mere mortal hedgehogs for Dog number 4. Look here, Dog Avatar number 4 is the best, right? Don't hit the bombs, is our instruction this time. What am I supposed to do instead? Don't hit the bombs, but... Oh, harvest red flowers. Son of a gun. Red flowers are not bombs. Someone set me up the... now we know that, so I'm probably going to lose this time because of my lack of knowledge of how bombs work. Okay, that's a bomb. So everything is a bomb. Thanks, Obama. So this is a place, I mean, in the prior match, I did very well by chaining attacks together. This time, that seems less good, but it's very easy to chain directly into bombs. Here, though, I'm not seeing any bombs at all. And so we're catching up very quickly by chaining. Okay, I went from 14th place to 3rd place by understanding how to chain more effectively. So we're still in the game for right now. And we'll see who transitions, who drops out. A person named Sasha on the far left, who just dropped out. It's like a really giant demon character. Again, I do wonder if all these characters are from the world of Sonic the Hedgehog, or if some of them are just imaginatively created for this game. A few of this the game reminds you of, what is it, Fall Brothers, I think? Is that a game you enjoyed? Again, this game is completely free to play. If you want to play it right now, click the link in chat. You can play with me if you want to, and yeah, it should be a good time. I assume this one's Get Rings. It is Get Rings. Okay, I need to not jump as the game starts. I think I often have the feeling of like Mario Kart, where one pushes the accelerate button 3 or 4 times in a row, and that allows you to get a head start against the other characters. But here, I think you just stand there and get running. Oh, what is this? This is a water slide? So there is a way to set up the camera differently if you want to. If you want to be a person who has the camera immediately go to its best possible position, you can definitely do that. Or if you want to, you can instead... One moment. You can instead have the camera in free mode, then modify its positioning on your own. Big 100! Big 20! Yeah, finding the special items are great. So now I have a way of attacking other characters to steal from them. The stars allow you to beat up on other people and take their money. I am suddenly the rampaging proletariat, having to free the means of productions from those who have dominated us until this moment. Because in this later portion of the game, one is able to have their coins stolen, it's probably very smart to avoid other characters in the end game. Yeah, that seems good. I'm enjoying the strategy here. I'm really enjoying thinking about like what's the most effective way to win. And in fact, that got us a win. Hey George, 3rd place for you it looks like. 3rd place for George. 1st place for Old Resorty. So I do wonder if we're gonna have like skill-based matchups. If as we get better at the game, we will see other people get better too. Hey, someone that is Grantis TTV. I'm guessing that 5th place person is also on Twitch. I know there's a lot of people playing this game right now to bring some attention to it. Again, totally free, so you can check it out. Yeah, delightful. So I'm guessing I got the D rankings meaning a record. I don't quite know what that means, but we got a party bonus. I got some levels up my emblem. Awesome. I got some green crystals also. Someone mentioned a Chaos Orb recently. Fairly recently in Magic the Gathering, there was a secret layer drop that was Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't get into secret layers, there's too many of them, but there was a Magic the Gathering release of Sonic the Hedgehog, and the really special items from that were called the Chaos Emblem, Chaos Gem. I don't know anything about what this does, other than maybe like rule the world. I don't know. Hey, Paparito, if you want to play with me, go ahead and type in !Sonic. You can play, it'll be fun, etc. We'll enjoy ourselves. Have a good night. Appreciate it. Alright, I played on day 1, and so I got a Sonic sticker. I don't use any stickers, but I guess now we have the thumbs up instead of the okay. Day 2 skin. Play again tomorrow to receive Edgy Sonic. Sonic who looks like he's wearing a hat rather. On day 3, you get a little buddy to go with you. A number of you have seen other people having little buddies floating with them. We don't have one yet. Had I signed up to be a creator correctly a couple days ago, I'd have my own little buddy to show off, but I play as the free-to-play working man instead. So you'll see the same experience I have. Very cool, very cool. Obama chuckled, you mean the Chaos Emeralds. What are you talking about? What's that from, Stealership? I can get a new item! Oh boy, new item for me! So the habit of going into the shop feels good, man. We become Tails now? The Tails skin, level 1 of 10 levels. I don't know what different levels mean yet, but I'm guessing you can make him fancier in various ways if you want to level him up. There we go. Alright, so level 1, what is this thing here? If you collect 3 Tails skins, you get a special Tails-related reward, I see. It's an infamous Sonic fanfic. Steel Airship. Is it written by the woman who, I think woman, who wears a Sonic emblem that they made out of clay? Is it that fanfic? Didn't Jim Carrey play Dr. Eggman in the Sonic films? I think there's a funny little story about him deciding he was done with Hollywood unless the perfect script drew him back. And then Sonic 3 brought him back to play Eggman one more time. I love it. Alright. I can unlock the flag. Oh, it's such a rainbow. Allows you to leave behind dynamic animations with each step you take. I don't think I've seen this before. But yeah, I'll definitely do the rainbow. Awesome. I wonder what else you can get. I mean, obviously like stars, I'm guessing, or fire, you're going real fast. So many unlocks one could check out. So next up, if I get 5,000 of these rings, I don't know how many I have right now, I'd then be able to become the Sonic. But clearly we're staying as dog avatar number 4 for the entire playthrough. George, play again with me? Thank you. At this point, if you want to play with me, there is a long code. !Resorty the Hedgehog. that'll give you my friend code if you want to play with me. If you don't want to, that's cool, but if you'd go ahead and check out the game at least by clicking the link in channel, giving it a little show, giving it a little look, a little look-see, I'd appreciate it. Helps me to show the devs and the sponsorship company that I am indeed able to move the needle, the resorty bump. Good luck, friend. Ring Survival, survive 3 stages, collect the most rings. So I wonder if there are other game modes than Ring Survival. I should look into that next time. I suspect that there are. Well, this is an experience of exploration. How do I make my little, like... How do I make my little indicator right here I am? Right bumper, there we go. Cool. Doing a carnival run. Looking a little bit like, what's it called? That one place in... Never mind. Rainbow Road, there we go. Speaking of rainbows, am I making a rainbow? I am making a rainbow. Fantastic. I've run into a bumper. Someone's name is Amy's Cake. Alright, this seems like a game that is developing a meme community in a way I really like. Isn't Amy's Cake the, one moment? The store that Gordon Ramsay famously said was like one of the worst restaurants he'd ever been in, and it received a ton of hate from around the world. I think so. I don't really watch the Gordon Ramsay shows. I think his standard line is that Gordon Ramsay presents himself as very mean in the American shows, because that's what American audiences want. They want the less than good to be punished as opposed to being improved. And I think that is a very, very sad thing, of course. Because unlike the British show, he is instead much more supportive and kind. Hey, we're going to work it out and figure out for you. Where again, Americans seem to truly enjoy nastiness in their television shows. And I wonder what other examples of that there are beyond just baking shows. I mean, maybe that's it. Like the Great British Bake Off is this fairly kind show where, yeah, like the various iron or fire or chef gets killed shows are much, much meaner. George, you qualify? George, you make it, my friend? Hope you did. Hope you did this time. I'm in 12th place. So I guess the top 16 people qualify. We see it in top right there. I don't know. I wonder why it is there's a market for like shows in which people are being kind of mean. Yeah. I mean, I wish there weren't. I don't know enough about it. All right, who drops, who stays? Goodbye, little buddies. George! George survives! How about Survivor? I don't think, I mean, I guess the early days of the Survivor show are the only ones I watched, where it seemed like people were being better allies and not lying to each other. Where I think that, you know, what was his name? Richard Hatch, the fellow who won the first Survivor, I believe did end up by deceiving people. I think the hope with Survivor would be there would be more teamwork, more genuine teamwork, as opposed to like forcing endless prisoner dilemmas. Avoid the Death Egg Robot. Death Egg Robot. Avoid. What if I just don't move? The platform will gradually shrink. Fall 2 times and you are out. My apologies, everyone got knocked off there. 7 people must be eliminated, it says. 7 eliminations. So Big Boy spins around, chooses a direction, and out he goes. Platform is now shrinking! No! Okay, whew! So getting turned around, I think you get knocked out based on where your back is when he explodes. Shrunk again. We gotta get some more eliminations. Gotta get more eliminations. Hey, there we go. Whoo-wee! So moving one's back away from where he is the important thing. Drama sells. Those of you who live in non-US places, are your television shows dramatic? George, good job staying in. And then also, like, are reality television shows as popular where you live, or are they popular, I guess, as compared to the US? Because in the US, there's a lot of reality shows, based on them being very inexpensive to make. Right? You just kind of capture the place where you are, etc. American drama is a lot of shouting. Well, I agree. Yesterday I was reading Owen... Okay, we'll see if we can talk about this while playing the game. Yesterday I was reading Owen Flanagan's book, How to Do Things with Emotions. The book was talking in part about the way in which different cultures appropriately... Sorry. People in different cultures have appropriate presentation of different emotions. And so, for example, in the United States, when someone is angry, we expect them to yell. It's seen appropriate in many parts of American culture to yell when one wants to show they're angry. In other cultures, is not so. Flanagan mentions one culture in which... What am I supposed to do here? I'm confused. What am I doing? What am I doing? I think we stay here and fight. Yeah, so in another culture, apparently if you are angry, what you show is that you will not eat. And so you just do not eat for days, possibly, to show how upset you are with someone else. And then in Japanese culture, if you are angry... George attacked me. It's outrageous. In Japanese culture, if you're angry, you leave the room. And one of the things my wife and I have struggled with for a very, very long time is when we have a disconnection, or the moment of us not getting on terribly well, I want to talk it out. I want her to sit and explain to me what caused her to be upset, what confused her, etc. And she's natively Japanese. And so when she's upset, she just wants to leave the room. She just needs to go somewhere else for a while to deal with the anger privately. And I love the way in which the different cultures express it differently. It's very easy to imagine, what does anger look like? Oh, it's always yelling. This is a profoundly American idea, though. Like I said, Owen Flanagan's How to Do Things with Emotions. I worry he may have gotten to the core of the topic I wanted to write a book on before I got there. He wrote it a couple of years ago. What I want to write about is the cultural role of shame. His book discusses anger and shame. He does it from a really evo bio position, though, and from understanding different belief states. Where I think I want to write about it more from a cultural perspective, political perspective. So we'll see. But it's a fun book, though. I'm enjoying it. I met Owen Flanagan years ago. I set up a lecture or a conference at which he was the keynote lecturer. Very kind man. Takes very seriously the overlap of philosophy, comparative cultural studies, and neuroscience. Very impressive human being. All right. We got the Sonic. A winner is us. Babies for Sonic. We get 3 of them. We get a special Sonic reward, it looks like. Also, we're now getting 22 points after the round is over, I believe. Or maybe only when I use him. I'm not sure. First Thomas Frank got there. Now Owen Flanagan got there before I could. I mean, right. I think anytime that I have an idea for a book or a big article, and I say, oh, I should go do this, and I find out that someone else has done it just before me, on the one hand, it's very, very disappointing for me. I don't think I'm as much in the conversation as I wish I were. I'm a bit of a dullard compared to these people. That said, if I'm having the kind of ideas that substantial intellectual figures are having, I'm on the right track. It's just a matter of getting there slightly faster. And eventually I'll find a topic that other people haven't gotten to yet, or I'll find a way of engaging with a topic that is able to be useful. So Flanagan's book, which is in part doing what I want to do, is published by Princeton University Press, which is a very good press for academics, but it doesn't have nearly as much of a foothold in the popular marketplace. So would it be possible for me to instead find an angle on the topic of cultural shame, or shame in cultures, that would be able to be read by a wider variety of people and published by a more popular press? I don't know. It's the kind of research one has to do if one wants to write a book, to figure out all of your quote-unquote competitors. Part of applying to write a book for a press before you've written it is saying, here are all the other books that are just like my book and how they are distinguished slightly. It's called a book proposal, and it's a heck of a piece to write. But yeah, the idea that we're working on books again makes me very, very happy. It's fun. Just like this game is fun. Sonic Rumble, party game. We're having a party in chat. If you want to join the party, let me know. We'll have an opportunity to play together, to do different kinds of party games of running and jumping and carrying on, avoid the enemies, fight the partners, etc. So having completed the first of the ring shops, and now have a new one, getting various gestures, getting to play as a pink young woman named Amy. Oh, speaking of young people, History Teacher Steve, I don't think you're here anymore. In the intro, Steve mentioned that he was coloring with his child, and I thought that was so adorable, and I wanted to talk about it. And then I got distracted ranting about something else. So Steve, if you're still there, thank you for being an active parent. I think it's a lovely thing. Spending time with your children apparently leads to all kinds of good outcomes. You saying to lose your match first? All right, I'll wait, and then Pharaoh will join us. That'll be good, Pharaoh. Thank you for that. If anybody else wants to join, the game's completely free. Karnak, good seeing you. Karnak, do you want to play? If anyone on YouTube wants to play, I can give you the link over there. In fact, I should do that. I should do that right now. Let me go ahead and do the link. If you want to check out this game, friends on YouTube, click that link right there. It does help me out quite a bit. I am being sponsored to play today, which does mean that I am getting paid money to play, but not saying anything in particular. So when I say I'm having a fun time, I genuinely mean I am having a fun time. And the idea of George over there in Germany playing along with us is really, really cool. Oh. Achieve a C or higher, get thumbs up from Eggman, and get a reward. So D is my highest score thus far. I need some thumbs up to get access to more rings, etc. You can't do it in a moment, but try later. Hey, it's cool, Karnak. Just check out the link now if you would while I'm live, and I hope you have a good time playing it later. Pharaoh, you've lost. I need to add you. You can't use my code? I mean, that's fine if you have, or we have to add, oh, here we go. Requests. Pharaoh Hedgehog. What a Are you playing as dog avatar number 4? How dare you? Alright, let's go ahead and invite Pharaoh to the team. Hello, friend. Battle in progress. I can send the invite. I'm guessing once the battle is done, you can join us. Hey, there we go. Dog avatar number 4 for everyone. Okay. Okay, though your image is dog avatar number 4, you're not playing as that. You're adorably green, though. I'm glad that we're all green here. That's a fun time. Alright. Here we go, team. Good luck getting your C's, your D's otherwise. Collect the most rings to win big. You can quickly slide down steep slopes to move quicker. How? How do I slide down the steep slopes more quickly? For those who are doing a giveaway today, if you want to take some clips of the play, if there's anything funny that happens or otherwise, and then share those out. We have some giveaway codes. If no one's feeling like doing the clipping thing, I can give them away to those who are playing. If you want to play, you get a free code that lets you have access to some special avatars, some special coins you can use to spend on various items in the store. Just a fun way to get you started in this game if you want to play it. But all good, all good. Okay, my right bumper, I can have multiple emotes now. I have a wink. I have a my face is hurting. I have a Sonic thumbs up and a Tails thumbs up. Got it. Dash to the goal. So I wonder if the first level is always go fast. Okay, I've fallen off the machine. That's not great. Oh gosh, fire. So I'm guessing these red spots explode, most likely. The top 16 of us get to move on. It's a little sad when one is doing a party game with friends, the knowledge that some of your friends may not be able to continue after a certain point. Let us through! Okay, so teamwork to get through there. Okay. How do I climb? Okay, so I get... Oh boy. Maybe we're on the side. Are we all dumb? Are we all literally fools? Team? Okay, there's a little one. Hop on the little one, then the big one. Oh no! This is where it's over. Okay, we got past. We gotta be in the top 16 people. I have my doubts of how it's gonna go. Also, I just dashed into a wall. Oh, cruel cake. Oh, cruel cake. Why are you this way? Also, I suddenly do want some cake. Oh, boy. 3 people have already won. And then there's me. It looks like you're able to use your special powers of dashing to dash into another character who's farther along than you are. Okay. George and Pharaoh were there. I made it also. I'm guessing the rest of you all did not get stuck on... did not get stuck on running into the same wall over and over again. Oh, boy. Oh, look how cool this character is. This fellow in the purple. Is that an actual Sonic character? Do we know that Sonic character... Also, who voices Sonic in the various Sonic films? Anyone know that? I'm definitely not sure. Though I know there was some outcry some years back that Sonic's fur looks too real, maybe? Hey, Paul Harvey, thank you for the resubscribe. Thank you for resubscribing my floors. Paul Harvey, thank you for the resubscription. It's good seeing you. Hope things have been good for you recently. If you'd like to play the game we're playing, you can join in totally for free right now. Free to play game, little battle royale. Best played on controller, but you can play it anyway. But again, thank you for being part of our community. It is good. Goodbye, some of you all. I don't want to call you losers, but goodbye, losers. I see a Pharaoh. I see a George. Do I see a Pharaoh? I think I do. Ben Schwartz did the voice. Oh, is it John Ralphio? John Ralphio from Parks and Rec. What an awesome, or awful name that is. What, Sister's the worst person in the world? That's hilarious. I didn't realize that person. Yeah, a lot of wonderful actors showed up in Parks and Rec early. The show I do like watching. Oh boy, we're still spinning. Chemical Plant Survival. So this time we have to not fall off. Don't touch the lasers. Fall twice and you're out. How do lasers work? And can I knock other people into it? Am I able to stun people? Pharaoh, stay away from me. Don't you dare, Pharaoh. Okay, we're good. Oh boy. A bunch of people jumped to the middle. Okay, now I have a, like, possibly laser-proof outfit. Oh boy, okay, we're good. Yeah, I wonder if this shield makes so the lasers will not burninate me if I run into them. Here we go. We all survived. Pharaoh's good. George, I don't see George. Oh no. Again, the D. So I think the question is how many rings do you find in one level? Hey, we're all through again. Wait, Pharaoh. Pharaoh. Oh, there you are. I can't find the people on the screen. Yeah, exciting. I'm sorry if I assume you're dead. One last one, a ring battle in the chemical plant again. I wonder if we can run through chemicals. Tubes and slides filled with rings. This is a case where we can both find rings ourselves and take them from other people if we want to. And I have a strategy for this one. It worked really well last time. And that was focus on getting the biggest ones. As opposed to going for the little ones, which often have a whole bunch together. Get whatever big ones you can. And then in the later portion of the game, try to avoid other characters who are able to punch you and take your things. I just missed the biggest of the rings, unfortunately. There's one on top that I think is maybe a 100 or so. And I just missed it. Okay, I'd love to get top 3 score this time. If I can get that, I'd be happy. Person in first place currently has, yeah, about 1,000 more than I do. And so my goal must be to beat the dickens out of them as we go into the later portions of this battle. It's so rude of me. Like, why am I saying, okay, the stars let you beat up other people. Yes! Okay, you'll get as many stars as possible, as fast as possible. going from one to another and just bashing is such an advantage. So still in third place. And so here's the part where I need to decide, do I continue engaging against others, or do I jump off the side and fall to the bottom? Once again, there are many things in the back area. Like, where the levels are. Pharaoh's mine. Bye, Pharaoh. Oh, poor Pharaoh. I wonder if I get streamer advantage on this somehow. I feel like I'm getting to the various items just for other people. Third place, though, I'll take it. I'll take it, third place. Do we get a C this time? Do we get a C? We're not a winner. Third place, though. And again, a D. I wonder if we're at all close to the C. I just need an indication of how do I get better than a D. As someone who cares about his grades very, very much, those Ds are not doing it. We'll grind until we get a C, though. What's this thing here? Is that feedback, possibly? No, another button to push. A collectathons. There's so many things in this game. Absolutely overwhelming how many different rewards one can get. Earn points by playing matches and clearing the missions. Use your hard-earned points to open raffle boxes. Are these legal in Japan? Open raffle boxes and earn some prizes. The boxes are replenished daily, so play every day for more rewards. Only a certain number of boxes will be open each day. Does that mean by me or by everyone? Oh no. Pharaoh, I did steal your coins. I'm very sorry. That was very rude of me. I should do a better job at that. Okay, you get a premium event pass for $9 dues. Not sure what you get off of that, but event pass. I'm allowed to get some items by spending rings at the bottom here, I think. Okay, no. This is... Wait, I'm buying rings. What am I buying them with? The loot box is probably legal. Yeah, as I've said repeatedly, gambling is illegal in Japan. Winky face. So these are like the daily achievements, it seems. You go through, you get the rings, you win, etc. You get the red coins. And the red coins are used for... I get a cyan purple checkered item. Nice. I'm not going to use that one. And here we go. The Chow. The little baby Chows, your buddies. You can have it fly along with you. And there are different colored Chows. You can mix and match. A blue stripe name also. Yeah, so by playing the game, you're able to get more and more... more and more collectibles. Breakable box icon. If you want to get this over your head, I don't remember breakable boxes from Sonic. I remember just rings out and about in the world. And that's kind of how it goes. All right, a jump move, so we can show off our moves by. Is it stuntin'? Is it a stuntin' move? I don't know if it is. We'll try that one next. More Fortnite dances, more good. Red nameplate also. Okay, can't get this one yet. Play more matches instead. Be right back with you all very soon. I want to check out the raffle, though. So, you spend the coins you have by completing daily missions in order to unlock more boxes. Also, the higher you score, the more things you get. There are a ton of achievements. You get more than just a feeling of satisfaction for this. Skill score C eventually. Here we go. I can get one box right now. If you get 3 in a day, you get a Sonic the Hedgehog 3 icon. Too many icons. I'm gonna choose this one. First one, we get bronze medals. 200 of them. Use to purchase stages or promote to the next class. Yeah, I need more points for this. So, I've gotten another kind of currency. Also, I have more rings. So I can do step 1 or the nice gal. Hello, Amy. Amy's lovely. I will buy Amy and then not use her because why do you need anything other than Avatar Dog number 4. Number 4. Actually, as someone sponsored to play this game and to invite you to play with me for free, I should probably be using different avatars to show you off like the really cool avatars that you can get, as opposed to just this. You're in a non-resorty game. Hey, Dr. Possible. Go ahead and, if you can copy paste, there's a link in, not a link, there's a game code you can get by there we go. Copy and paste the thing that's in chat right now into your find a friend ID here. And then if you do that, I can then accept you and then I'll invite you to the game proper. I'll have a fun time together. There you go. Oh, you have to do a first game. Okay, yeah. You have to play your tutorial game before you can join in. You two say you're ready. Hope it. Wait, what's this? More things to click. Or new skins. Cool. And then down here, if we get Omni Fragments, whatever those are, we can get even more skins. Feudal Soldier Charmy. Exosuit Agent Zavok. Too many pages to look at. So many good things you can get. Let's go and play a little game. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, a lot of currencies. I get confused with the currencies, but as I'm a bit of a collector, I like having a little bit of everything possible. I want to grab more and more and more always. So, if you want to help me out, consider clicking that link in chat. Check out this game. It'll take you to the game's website. Totally free to play. You can play exactly like I'm playing right now. I didn't get any special creative bonuses. Just hanging out, running around. You can play for free with your friends when you invite them over to the house. That's right. We invite people to the house. We sit on the couch together. You can also, of course, play internationally on the LAN if you want to also. Don't get flung off by moving objects. Dash to the goal again. Okay. I wonder if on every level you're lined up towards the goal. Also, does this game remind anyone of, is it called Super Monkey Ball? I never played that one, but what is it like? Do you know Super Monkey Ball? And did you enjoy it? I think it's a game where you sort of just, George? Where you sort of just like fly along through various obstacles. And so I wonder if it's the progenitor case of games like this one. Things to break. Oh, big jumps, big hops, flying along, skipping all of the things that a little bit... Someone just knocked me off. I was going to make fun of the little people, and then I became a little person. This is disappointing. Okay, got through. So, a secret wheelhouse here. Gotta find a way through by going the right directions. Yeah, I think the Monkey Ball game never really appealed to me. In fact, I didn't understand what they were. I very much wanted there to be... Oh dear, I've fallen. I very much wanted there to be like, stories. You know, why is the Monkey Ball going from place to place? We qualified, but barely. But barely. I'm sorry, Dr. Possible. You'll get to the menu pretty soon. You do have to play your opening games, though. Alright, everyone make it through. We're all good. Pharaoh, good job. George. George, where are you? George! George, no! George, maybe. This game reminds you of Most Extreme Elimination Challenge. I don't recall that one. George is through. Okay, everyone's through, including someone who looks like Knuckles. What was that Uganda Knuckles meme for a while? I don't understand Sonic memes. Not even a little bit. And I feel like I should understand that. I worry it may have been vaguely racist, or possibly even directly racist. Okay, break rainbow pots to earn points. So is it possible to chain these? Okay, the first time one runs into them, they don't break. Maybe the second time? Okay, also some of them seem to be like gold or diamond encrusted. And so I think we need to, if possible, find the one that's diamondy. Yeah, they get a ton more. So the little ones give 150 when you destroy them. The big ones give 300. And it really is a kind of like luck be a lady tonight kind of thing. Just where they happen to pop up. But I wonder if it's worth... Is it worth avoiding the ones that are smaller to make sure you get access to the ones that are bigger? Also, these stay up for a much longer time, so they're easier to chain through. So I think there's a cooldown on each time you use it, maybe. Maximum, or most extreme elimination. Oh, it's a TV show from Japan. I remember this one. It's a really silly game show where people do kind of humiliating things for the sake of winning money, but it's all very silly in a standard Japanese kind of way. Silly Japanese TV shows. Yeah, I think they're a real premium on silliness in Japanese popular media. It's why when like the token gaijin white person goes on TV, they often are expected to take on a really larger-than-life silly personality, do goofy things to humanize themselves and give access to the kind of emotions that are desired by Japanese audiences. Kinds of behavior that strike me as being like ridiculous, frankly, and embarrassing even. This is definitely a cultural kind of question as opposed to anything more than that. Okay, the lava is rising as we go up, so we can stop at every level and pick up like special rings and so on. But I guess you're taking a risk if you do that. Name of the risk of being left behind, the lava rising over top of you. But if I can grab a little bit of money before I go, oh boy, we're taking risks now, taking risks. Because it's not the case that the person who gets the top first wins. It's the person with the most coins. Pharaoh, if you run into me, I'm going to be so displeased with you. Greed! Greed is good! Gotta keep going up. Okay. So that's the top. I believe this place we can begin stealing from each other. And I don't want to encourage this behavior, right? One can do a very good job of getting to the top and then just beat the dickens out of one another. Now, perhaps the case that we should... Pharaoh? Do you want to be a mod? Are you enjoying the experience of being able to ban other people? Because do recall that someone is able to ban you. Who that is, I don't know. Okay. I believe that's the end of it. 4th place for us. I was in 3rd place until Pharaoh attacked me. 1st place Pharaoh. The only reason you're not getting banned is because you won. I don't mind you abusing me if you win in the end. If you come for the king, you best not miss, I believe is the phrase that one says here. Alright, hey, I got a C! I got a C finally! So what we learned on this past level is you're able to stay behind and pick up more and more and more coins if you make sure you get out of there before the lava hits you. So we got to work on that balance of running up higher while also, hopefully getting as many items as possible. All right, quick rumbles. Let you play a quick round of Ring Survival, earn the same rewards, but more easily. You get a ticket to play Quick Rumble. You get 1 each day. Cool. I have a request from our friend Dr. Possible to join. Would that be Hog Possible? That's a great name. Yeah, it is the case if you want to play with me. We have a full party right now, but I don't mind switching people out and through if other folks want to play. Claim my grade rewards. Be awarded a score based on the results of each round from S, A, B, C, or D. Like it. The skins and buddies you own automatically boost your score bonus. Higher score bonus make it easier to earn higher grades. Again, it's not actual do you win in game, but instead how you're rated for it. King Android, good seeing ya. How's it going, King Andrew? If you want to play, I'll go ahead and put a little link in the YouTube chat. And if you don't want to play, that's fine too. But thanks for being here. Thanks for checking out the game, and hope you're in a good one for sure. Alright, so we got our C for the first time. We have access now to the Sonic Chow. So I can change what color my little buddy is. Maybe. Yes, there we go. Maybe? Wait, where's the collect button? Usually there's a button here that says collect. Huh. Maybe it's there just to remind me of the good things I've done. We got a red name stripe also for leveling up. Gray Chow is next if you hit level 8. We're at least level 7. Hello? I got a C. Give me the C thing. Alright. Well, very well. Over here we can see our daily missions also, I believe. And we earned enough of little red points to unlock one more box. Let's go with this one. I'm feeling lucky. The Tune-Up Wrench allows you to level up your buddies and your skins. Wait. What does a leveled up dog avatar number 4 look like? I must know this. We unlocked additional rings. Very cool. That'll keep on going. And anything else to do here right now? No. The grade reward is still showing I can get it. The UI is a little bit rough. Yeah, I think the game was probably a mobile game first, then moved on over to the PC. There's a fair amount of stuff doing. Oh, I have to get out of the party to claim the Sonic Chow. Oh, Andrew, how do you know that? Thanks for knowing that. So you can't be in a party and get that kind of reward. Also, Dr. Possible, where are you, friend? Where are you? Oh, you're in a battle right now, apparently. Well, I'll push the invite button. Please join soon. We can wait on that for a while, though. I'm not going to leave the party to get reward from me, am I? All right, welcome, Possible. I want to look at my leveling up characters. Oh, it's cute. You play Sonic Rumble also? Awesome. Okay. Hello to you. Leveling up, you can only learn about leveling up after you've done 7 rounds. Okay. In the future, we'll level up our dog avatar number 4. Hog Possible! What an adorable character you got. I'm a little envious. That looks really good. Alright, so the Ring Survival is a quick round. I'm really going to have us play one quick round, just see how this goes. And then we'll go ahead and play a fuller version. So, a variety of modes for you to play with. You can learn more by choosing these. Each mode accompanied by its own set of missions, even more achievements. Ring Survival versus Death Egg Robot, Hyper Boost Battle, etc. Let's start with Ring Survival, and then maybe try the co-op battle. We can work together for once. Team, good luck. Godspeed to us all. Oh, I hope I chose the right... Yeah, so it is just Ring Survival. Just the one single level, I think. Yeah, and we can see here that different kinds... is that true? Never mind, they're all runs. Never mind, this is the exact same thing as always. I apologize. Enjoy this standard playthrough, everyone. Use moving gimmicks at the right time to propel yourself into the lead. Alright. Good luck, gimmicks. The other day I had the opportunity to use the word gimmick in a YouTube video. And I decided the best way to describe what a gimmick was to use that, a gif of Dick Van Dyke playing the role of... What's his name? The Chimney Sweep guy. And being a one-man band. What's his name? It's in Mary Poppins, of course. Oh, I slowed down. Alright, so those move back and forth. Thoughts on the game? I mean, I'm really enjoying it, Android, honestly. Like, I'm really having a good time. I think part of my having a good time is just, like, the colors are pretty. The idea is roughly engaging. The games are fairly simple in a way that's satisfying instead of confusing. I think I also enjoy that I'm getting to play with actual humans. Not just the ones that are around the world, but my friends. And so you can make connections, and, you know, I know that people in the community right now are actually in this world with me. And so we're, you know, competing, but also having a good time. But yeah, for me, Sonic Rumble is a really fun game. You know, as you know, there are a lot of free-to-play games out there, but many of them are, what's a kind word, not so great, we'll call them. Like, I'm just having a fun time. That's pretty good. Bert the Chimney Sweep. Thank you, indeed, Klaus. Yeah, I think Bert the Chimney Sweep, one-man band, strikes me as being a bit of a gimmick for sure. I almost jumped through. Now we must wait. All right. We're going to qualify. That was not my strongest run. I ended up with only 30 rings. So I got some free ones for finishing the level, but oh my goodness. At one point I wanted to learn what it was to be in a one-man band. I thought that'd be absolutely fantastic, but ended up not because we got to. But yeah, if you don't know that Steam I'm talking about, it's a good one. Man, George is in second place. Well done, George. Well done. The name of the game is to survive next. Level 2 survival. The Space Colony Ark survival. We've not seen this one before. Dodge the missiles. Fall down twice and you are out. Alright, will the game world get smaller also? I'm immediately moving away from those of you who I know. I don't trust you not to go after me. There's probably a game where there are better and worse ways to have one's camera set up. The platforms are collapsed, the ones that are currently shaking. So it becomes harder to avoid things. Oh no. Oh, okay, we saved ourselves. We're almost off, and now we're good. Cutting on through. Hey, we qualified! Hey, we didn't die! Hey! So I think if one collects these red coins, they're then usable in the actual red coin shop. So you could take some risks in the game, deciding if you're going to, deciding if you're going to try to survive longer, just focus on survival, or instead going over and grabbing the special coins, perhaps at a risk to yourself. The third phase seems to be ring battle. The gloves come off indeed. Here's the place where we begin to beat up on each other. Or we have to make a, we have to make a strong pact among ourselves not to beat up on each other. But that pact is not made, and so my main target is someone whose name is Pharaoh Hedgehog. No one else draws as much ire to me than my moderators. This is the cost of being a mod in the channel, is I will target you in the video games. I don't tend to behave this way. What's wrong with me? What happened? I was once upon a time a really good guy. Oh no, the starting area has nothing at this point in the game. It's only in the latter phase that the starting area has fun things to pick up. But right now we're just collecting. And then after a time we'll be able to, okay, now it is time for final fight. Pharaoh? So I'm calling anyone who runs into me Pharaohnanthus. I've decided, I've made a decision. The name of evil is Pharaohnanthus. Alright, we got one of these. Got it. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, they're my coins. Give me my coins back. No, so Pharaoh's getting things that I intend to get. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Leave me alone. I'm a good guy. Where's Pharaohnanthus? I see Hog Possible. It's not the target here. Oh no! Pharaoh, no! Oh, I apologize. That was the ugliest laugh ever. Steeler, if you really enjoyed the game this one's based on. Yeah, I've heard that this game is a development on the Fall Brothers game. And so, Fall Brothers? Fall Guys? Yeah, similar game. Did a shield at perfect moment, I charge into a shield. Okay. At least we're not in last place. Oh, Hog Possible, I'm sorry. Hog Possible. So someone's gotta have a hard time. You're new. Don't worry, you're new. Hey, we got points for being in a party. I like that. It's great. Good job, everybody. You've done us proud today. You lost a lot of rings. Yeah, that last That last phase is so unbelievably mean. Other players can beat you up and take your things, and it is unfortunate. A skin blitz score. What's this? Get 4 thumbs up for your opponents do in Ring Survival to receive the Rouge skin. So Resorti, Carla, and Mew are together. People who are trying to get this. You only get thumbs up though if you do especially well. Android, you want to join? Okay, that'd be cool. Let me go ahead and copy over my code so we can become friends. And again, anybody wants to be a friend, we can definitely do that. Just let me know. I'll get you the code. So Android, there's the code. Hopefully. George, do you mind, since you've been with us longest, do you mind if I push you out of this one, and we'll get someone else in for a little bit? I like your outfit, George. It's a lovely, lovely outfit. It's not as cool as Dog Avatar number 4, but still. Leave the line to make room. Hey, George, I appreciate that. We'll see you again pretty soon. And I'm glad some of you are enjoying playing with me. Like I said, free to play. I want to keep emphasizing that because it's really important for y'all to know that you do not have to spend money to have a good time in this game. More tune-up points. I cannot wait to level up Dog Avatar number 4. Okay, what else did we get? What are points we get? Send a request. Cool, I'll look in a second there. Event Pass. More fun rings. Hey, I wonder how many tune-up points I'm going to need to level up my my skin. Yeah, there's tons of skins. You can decorate your character just the way you want to. What on earth is this, Pharaoh? Wow. That's a really cool looking character. It is red, it is angry, and it's going to destroy me. We have a request here for a new friend, as I understand it. There we go. It was free. Either way, cool. I'm actually really surprised that's free. It looks so cool. Where'd you find it? Wait, did you get that in your gacha game? Is that your dog number 4? Wow. Let me invite you to the game now. Look at King Android here with that level 45 insignia. Gonna absolutely destroy all of us. Good seeing you, King Android. Thank you for joining the show. I do want to try Ring Survival this time. So, is Ring Survival the kind of game we've been playing consistently? And then versus Egg Robots, different kind of game. I see. Let's try co-op battle. We will be friends for once in our lives. We don't know how to play this one. It's gonna be a fun time though. When a boss enters the breaking point, the strength of your attacks will gradually increase based on the amount of times everyone's hit the boss. So the more times we hit it together, the more strength we get. Cool. What is this 10M? What on earth did you get, Pharaoh? I don't believe this was free. I mean, I believe you, but it shouldn't be. I feel like you scammed someone. Why did you scam the company for this? Absolute scammer. That's amazing. It's amazing. There's a mailbox with pre-registration items. Huh. Pre-registration. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Work as a team to defeat the evil dude here. Pick up the star to attack the Death Egg Robot. When your rings hit 0, you're eliminated. So don't lose your rings. Alright, you get points for beating up on Buddy. Okay, and some of the things you can run into here are enemies. Okay, also, one's attack is a simple leap. So if you're not close enough when you use it, then you don't do anything of value. I wasn't close enough again. Shoot. Breaking point! I need to attack. I need to find an attacking item. Okay, I have an attacking item now. In I go! Oh, so once again, I jumped too early. If you use your attack too early, It is not a good moment for you. You look foolish. Hey, I did some damage. Hey, okay. Okay. I have 300 rings remaining. If I lose all of my rings, I then am unable to play anymore, unfortunately. Another breaking point. So I don't know under what conditions at breaking points. I'm close enough, I attack. So you have to wait until there's a red target on your screen in order to be able to attack, it seems. There we go. Not that time. I was a little too far away, I bounced off of it. So the routine here seems to be beat up something that lets you attack, jump on in, get access to the attack, and go back out. Now, earlier I found a way to get onto Brother Man's head. What that way was, I'm not sure, but I wonder if one does bonus damage on the head. Well, I have 5 rings left. I believe that I will be a loser very soon. Now, one gets rings. No, one gets points by attacking, not rings. How does one get rings? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. So I did some damage to his arm that time. I thought perhaps only his body could be attacked, but there's a wide variety of targets. But again, it's not rings. So I wonder if you start with rings, a la health? Okay, I'm out now, unfortunately. But I wonder if you start with a certain amount of health, and then as you take more and more hits, you end up having a bit of death. And that's not great. That's not great. We see at the top of the screen how much health he still has. And the answer is quite a bit. Though, you do more damage as the game continues along, it seems. Let's see if we can find any of our friends. Pharaoh! Pharaoh, there you are! Yeah, we're going to learn from Pharaoh how the game is meant to be played. You have no idea if you're doing any damage? Yeah, I think one challenge, as I was indicating, is you have to be really close to the enemy to actually attack. If you use your attack too early, you dash towards the enemy and do nothing. So you know you've done damage if you get a pop-up that says you earned X number of points. Yeah, so you have to wait again until you see a red reticle, and then you can get your points, I think. Man, Pharaoh! Pharaoh's destroying us all. And here I thought that people on our channel were only good at strategy games. Like any game that required reflexes, we were hopeless. But no, we're anti-hopeless here. The enemy's about to be destroyed. I worried that no one would succeed in fighting him. It's only me, though, who could not do so. So I'm now seeing those red circles on the ground are places where Robotnik Eggman's about to hit the ground. Oh, instantly, who is Robotnik versus Eggman? Eggman? Are they one and the same? I need to learn a lot more about the lore. Alright, unfortunately none of us are in the top 8. But some of us survived, and good job to that, I'm going to say. I wonder if you that mode. Robotnik is indeed Eggman, so it's like a Peter Parker and Spider-Man, like an alter ego, etc. A emblem rank up. So what do you feel about like that co-op mode versus the race mode? Do they like competitive? Do they like co-op? Is it all about the same? For me, I guess I think that I like that there's a balance between them. Like you're able to play different game styles and get more rewards. Alright, so we had a co-op battle reward this time. So by playing once, we get some red coins. Oh no, another coin color. Oh no. I need an Excel spreadsheet that shows all of the different colors that we actually have access to right now. Okay, we have to play one more co-op battle to get 30 more coins. See Captain Sonic Fragment. So you have to get 300 fragments to unlock this particular skin. If you're into Sonic on the high seas, that's what you gotta do, it seems. Okay, great rewards, emblem rank, Gray Chow. I'm currently using an orange one, but these adorable little buddies that can come with you, you can modify in various ways, give them different attractive colors, make sure you have a Chow to look after. Unfortunately, the Chow is not a Tamagotchi, so you don't have to feed it, but you can at least imagine, oh, I would feed it, because you're obviously a responsible Chow owner. I mean, I hope I'm saying Chow correctly, C-H-A-O, like Elaine Chao, is that her name? The head of the, roads under Obama, maybe? I don't remember exactly. Anyway, we have one more box draw today. Box number 3, the final box of the day. I'm going here. I'm getting 400 silver medals. So I have some bronze medals, I have some silver medals. I don't know what they're going to add up to, but hopefully they're cool. Also opening 3 boxes, we now have access to another fun little icon. And this is Chow, the wife of McConnell? Absolutely. Hey, Andrew, thanks for saying good job. Look at that. The people over on YouTube are complimenting me for my excellent work. I thank you. I thank you. All right. Do we want co-op? Do we want non-co-op? I guess I'm going to put us into non-co-op again. Also, I believe we have a friend request here. Creator. Oh. So the person is also a creator. I'm not set up as a creator. I feel like I should be set up a creator. There's a Google form I could turn in. One second. I doubt, unfortunately, that we'll get any information back and become a creator before the end of this thing. Mailbox. Hey, we get some bonuses. Ah. So pre-registering, I don't know what that means, gave us these things that Pharaoh had also. So in the mailbox, the epic crystal chow. Oh, wait. I'm supposed to say this. One moment. Let me look at my documents here. I am the worst. I'm the worst sponsor ever. Let me see. I thought there was some like blah blah free thing right now. If you join right now, you can get some special pre-release rewards. I just banned the team. I don't know how I did that. I'm sorry. I alt-tabbed out. But, yeah, you get Garnet Knuckles if you want to. How Julie. How Julie indeed. I'm guessing 10 million people are playing the game now also. Fantastic. And you are one of them. Second one here. Got a little movie skin Sonic. So many choices. Okay, I see the movie skin has like more authentic hair there. And we now have 2 Sonics out of the 3 we need to get a special bonus ooh. Okay, don't worry, I will add you all very soon. I see we're invited to a party. I want to figure out one thing first. Namely, where is my like support code? I need to send them my support code. Is that in here somewhere? Support. Oh gosh. That brings me up to a different Wikipedia page, or a different website. Maybe it's not important that I become a creator. Perhaps it does not matter. Never mind. If someone else wants to join, Pharaoh's happy to drop out. While we're out of the party, I'm going to grab my reward here. You can only get it if you're not in a party. Well, I still can't get it, unfortunately. What a shame. You want to join? All right, Blue Link. Please give me a friend code. There we go. Blue Link. Blink the Hedgehog. That's great names, these. I'm going to make a party now. So let me go ahead and invite Pharaoh. You're going to sit on the side for a while, but Pharaoh, thank you for being part of our community and being very good at the game. Again, if you want to play with me, totally free to join. You just need to click the link in chat. That comes out every 15 minutes. Or if you type in !Sonic in channel, you get yourself a fine team. Let's go back to the ring survival once more. Let's see my friends online. Let's see my friends. Hey, Rorgasm, how's it going? How's it going, my friend? The referral things on the friend screen is long alphabetical code. I thought it said I need to have a support ID, not my FID. Give me one moment. I understand that this is a thing I should have done off stream, but I'm just too curious. Just too curious. I'll get my little friend code. No, I can't find it. Can I? No, it doesn't really matter anyway. Just imagine any money you spend will give a portion to me. Just believe that's the case. All right, you are ready. You are ready. You are ready. I am also ready. Let's play a video game. Good. It's good. Orgasm, seriously good to see you. Hope you're having a good weekend. Yeah, everyone's weekend is coming to an end here. Hope you had a good, relaxing time. Noms and I had a lovely, lovely meal at the Denny's, and then sat and did some work there for a while. It's always nice being at Denny's. Hey, skateboarding! This is a new kind of game. So I wonder how dashing versus skateboarding works. Where do I get my skateboard? Also, that fell over there's a large lizard. There's a succulent meal? What do I even have? What do I even have? I'm supposed to be picking up rings. Gotta remember that part. I had pancakes. I had pancakes, banana, and caramel. And I'm sure at least one of you is currently typing, Resorty, that sounds healthy, LOL. Why can't I have nice things? We're now on foot. No more, Okay, we are suffering. We're sincerely suffering right now. I don't even understand what's happening. It's all very confusing. Ford! I know they have machine guns, but you have loyalty to the queen. Okay. Good. Gonna pick up a little item here. Special item we get. Speed. So I wonder with speed if we can jump higher than otherwise. How exactly that works. Back to being skateboard guy. Now these green versus red paths, there's important timing about how long they remain green versus red, learning that. Thus far, no one has qualified. There's a horde of folks in front of us, but we are speeding up the end. We're going to finish strong. We're going to run into a car. That's the way to go also. And we will qualify, but barely. But barely. Yeah, one thing I like here in Japan is there's no problem at all with sitting at many restaurants after you're done eating and you know, reading or working on an assignment or whatever else, as long as there's not a line of people, and as long, usually, as you not stay for more than an hour and a half or 2 hours, there's no pressure to get you out. I think in the US, there's often a, like, here is your receipt. That sort of thing is an indication it's time to get going. In Japan, they give you the receipt either at the very beginning of the meal, so it's there whenever you want to use it, or you have to call for it. And again, as long as there's not a long line of people, there's really no concern with you waiting, because there's not an expectation that the wait staff ever looks at you again. Like you have you spent time with the wait staff one time. It's really all you need. If you need them again, just call over. Score points by staying on the glowing panels. Okay, I didn't read how this one's played, unfortunately. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, we fell. I fell once. You're allowed to fall once, and then you die. Well, that's not true. I fell again. Is it most rings? So I'm slightly confused about how this level works. Other than, like, get rings, don't fall. That may indeed be the punchline this time. Get rings, don't fall. I believe I will not be qualifying this time. I'll get incredibly lucky in the final moments here. Yeah, 16th place. Eliminated. That's my first time not qualifying. What did I miss on that one? I mean, I was talking about things that I didn't quite have in mind terribly well. Down I go. I think a variety of us may have been eliminated on that one. Oh, my friends are clapping at me. Fortunately, none of us so far. Oh, no. Carla and Mew both were able to get a C or higher on their levels. I was not. So, I have lost. I'm now allowed to upgrade my characters. So it is now time to upgrade Dog Avatar number 4. If you want to, you can use your points on the more attractive, rarer characters, but why would you ever do anything but Dog Avatar number 4? Doing so increases level and the bonus you get for using it at the end of a mission. We get from 1 bonus to 2 bonus for 100 those. Alright, my character's now maximum level. Maximum level, Dog Avatar 4, you get 5% bonus on the rewards at the end of a level. Unlike, I don't know, how high does Garnet Knuckles go? Okay, actually only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 also. I thought some of them gave much, much larger... Okay, yeah, so playing as Sonic here gives you a 10%, 11 up to 15 reward. I see how it goes. Now you don't have to use a Chow if you don't want to. There are many other buddies you can get. Things like laser guns or little baby Sonics chase you, an airplane. Yeah, so many buddies to unlock. So you have both an avatar and a buddy together for more and more customization all the way. I believe the King Android and Blue Link are both still in the level because they're good at the game. Possible and I are waiting on the side. No problem there. May I get my C grade reward now? I may not still. I do get some rewards though for simply showing up. Love that. And then I have a whole bundle of rings I can spend at the ring store to buy some nicer things, I'm sure. So the ring store, I believe, is over here. Yeah. And so we continue on the path we want to. So we have to buy both of the initial 8,000s. We have different idle poses. You can even customize how your character stands around as the game begins. We now have level 2. You can stand around like a cool guy. That's great. Oh, everyone's waiting for me now? Oh, I thought only you were not possible. I thought the other people were still in the game. My mistake there. I'm sorry to waste people's time. I was filling time because I thought some of you were still winning. Sorry. You all lost. I'm so sorry. Alright, I didn't see you already. My bad. I'm just exploring everything. Making sure I waste your time a little bit. Alright, let's go and do one of the co-ops again. Because there's some reward we get for doing 2 co-ops. That should be a lovely, lovely time. 24, 23... Is this how Sonic ran initially? I remember in the oldest of the Sonic games, the character's little legs would turn into a dervish the one could not see through, I believe. Something like that. Alright, so a different level, I think? Like, same enemy, but it looks like Lego now. Okay, we learned more about how to do this. Surviving is more important than doing damage, as I immediately run into a bar and lose a decent number of points. Fantastic. Okay. Gotta make sure we get close enough that the reticle available. We need to not be on the ground. Okay, I am losing all of my life. Why is this happening to me? Okay, the chests. Fantastic. The chests on the ground give health back in the form of rings. I had been unable to find those previously, but now I've found them, and that's great. Wibble, exactly. It's a party game similar to ones you mentioned previously. And it's a party game that allows you to have fun with friends. It's totally free. If you want to join and play with me right now, you can. You get a bunch of rewards for joining right now. A bunch of rewards that I think are definitely a good time, definitely fun. And yeah, what more do you want? A free game that's fun? What? Now I know that Mario Party usually costs money. I think I've owned 1 or 2 that I am not doing well right now. I think on this level, unlike the other ones, it's very hard for me to talk while also playing. Okay. Yeah, please play. Please play Wibble. Click the link in chat. Hang out with us. It'll be lovely. Okay, on this... Yeah, maybe on the other levels, the primary thing is just push forward to keep running. Or on this one, there's a little bit more complication of what one needs to do. Okay, I got my star back. I wonder if it makes sense to save 1 stars until the limit break section, so you're able to do as much damage as possible and get more points that way. But if no one attacks during the non-limit break sections, then he never launches. He's now launched though into that phase. Hi. 113 damage, not. You're down to play around me? Awesome. You'll have to get into the game, Roargasm. You'll have to play a couple of matches to learn how it's done. That's required. Oh, okay. Well, I thought when you said you're done from back from actual work, you meant there was no more work to do today. But I understand now. Then it's real cool. We'll add you in next level after we get through this one. I was just thinking, oh, who's played the most so far? Whoever's played the most should probably sit to the side while we let new people play the game. And I thought, oh, the person who's played the most is me. I should sit to the side while people play the game. But that's not how this works. Unfortunately, I think I've got to be involved in all the games. With apologies to those of you who are waiting on the sideline. I think we call this streamer privilege. So I've only done 1,700 damage myself. It's a little bit lacking compared to the big boppers. But we'll see if we can get a little bit more damage in. Was that done? He's dead? Hey, we survived to the end this time. That's our first time surviving. Awesome. King Android, you got disconnected. All right, King Android, I'm going to ask you to sit on the side then and let someone else play with us. Hey, Blink! Blue Link got us 6th place. Nice job, my friend. Nice job indeed. Alright, only a D score for me, unfortunately. We got a level in the emblem, apparently. Don't know how we got that, but cool. What I'm most excited about is getting... join a crew. Wait, I can start a crew? Create a crew. Resorties Rumblers. Resorties Rump. No. Riz Rumble. We're going to call ourselves. Create a crew tag. We love cream? We love big? What are these things? What are these things? Dr. Eggman. I'm gonna say good vibes. That's sensible. You must be approved to join. Okay, let's say it's 50,000 coins. No. If anybody wants to join the crew, that's cool. If not, that's fine also. We're not going to be a big, hard group by any means, but there's already founded a crew. If you want to find a crew to join, you're welcome to do so. Andrew, I'm going to bump you out for right now. Let someone else join in. But thanks for playing with us, no worries. Okay, friend request here. Lord Roargasm, good seeing you, my friend. Get you on in there. And I'm going to spend a moment claiming more rewards if I can, because I did things. Get parts of Eggman MD. So if you get enough of these fragments, 300, then you can play as the good doctor himself. The Despair Emote I get if I level up one more time from level 10 to level 11. I still can't get my C reward. Outrageous. Co-op battle missions. Right, I finished some more of these. Cool. You subscribed? Hey, King Android, thank you for that. I appreciate that. I don't know if we'll be playing this game after today, but I'm having a good time today, and I'm glad you were part of that as well. Rogan, I think I invited you to a team. If not, let me know. I'll do it again. Hey, 5 more Sailor points. Up to 10 of those. 10 out of 300. Gonna take a while indeed. I get some more rings also. Ring. banana phone. That's definitely a current meme, right? Definitely current. Let me invite you again. If I can. Friends. Okay. You should be invited now, my friend. And thank you all for joining me and hanging out. It's been a good time so far. Okay. Mention again, this is a sponsored stream, so I'm getting money to play it. I would appreciate it if you click that link in chat, which I'll be putting right now, and go check out the game's page. Free to play on a whole bunch of systems, on Steam and various other locations, your mobile apps as well. What's this game called? Sonic. There we go. So you can enjoy the Sonic world with all the Sonic-y things to do. And that would also allow me to show the people in the world who assign these kinds of games that we indeed are a good channel to give these games to. Alright, Blink, Hog, you want to play, my friends? Find your ready button if you would. Thank you, Blink. Blue Link. Dr. Possible, I see you. Dr. Possible. I'm going to give you a 30-second countdown on this one. There you go. Oh, maybe. Ready. Nice is nice. Thank you much, my dear friend. Very, very kind of you. All right, here we go. An ordinary survival game. We'll see what we get on it. Picking up the silver stars makes you invulnerable. Good to know. Good to know. Stuck in microtransaction? No. You're browsing. You're window shopping. There you go. Banana Phone is current. There's also a video sharing site that's soon to launch as a new Blizzard MMO. Did we find a time machine, Wibble? Or are we in the past? Make your way to the path without falling into the goop. All right, no goop allowed. Also, this time I'm a little farther back in the pack than previously. I wonder why that is. How placement is chosen. It's not some Mario Kart action. All right, no goop if you please. I guess we're choosing the right path. I do wonder if we can bump each other off. For right now, I'm just trying to stay to the middle and stick with the crocodilian shifting. I'd like a special item, so I'm going to go out of the way to get one. Oh gosh, all right, so it goes down into the goop. And I have a charge that I can use to get to someone. Yeah, gotta remember those charges allow me to shift well. Oh, okay. So transitioning at just the right moment is an essential skill for this one. And I actually don't know what happens if you fall into the goop. Like, what is the penalty for doing so? Is it so worrisome that I should actually be avoiding it? Okay, also, I think as multiple people get onto these, maybe they go down farther and farther. Oh, that's a bomb. I don't run into bombs. If I can charge in non-bombs like that, that's great. I have some kind of shield on. What that does, I'm not sure. There we go. We're in second place, apparently. I got a C. I got a C. Has anyone seen the Numa guy video? Mike, on Friday, one of my students was singing the Numa guy song. She was born in 2006. And she was singing the Numa guy song. And I turned to her and said, "What on earth are you doing?" And she said, "Have you seen this really funny old video?" And that was a moment of profound confusion. What is this world all about? I totally forgot about that. That was this past Friday, though. This class began. Like, oh, that's not in key by any means, but yeah, so strange. In which culture reasserts itself. Survive the attack of the fire rhino bots. If they hit you twice, you are out. So avoid. Is that the two words there? Dragosti Din Tai? Dragosti Ting Hai? Maybe. Okay, so the fire rhinos I mean, is there an argument of, like, standing in one place and just, like, picking up the valuable ones? Okay, we avoided them. Like, the middle section has especially valuable coins. Okay, brother's on me. So certain doors get locked out. That's been good to know. Okay, I qualified. I don't fully understand what happened at the end. On the left side of my screen, I now have one Sonic, it looks like. I don't know. Roargasm, good job getting through. Dirty glasses. I'm in first place. Apparently these levels have been particularly good for me. Now, the third phase is always the fight. This is the part where strategy really appears. And we have to decide, are we working with or against our friends here? Get rings by running into the orbs. So I see gold orbs, I see silver orbs. Okay, so ideally we want the gold. Oh boy, what just happened there? Blue Link, did you attack me, Blue Link? A big boy there has health. And when you hit him, he explodes in a bundle of deliciousness. You have to hit them 3 times, it looks like, and then you can beat up the wall here. Some of these are rainbow. How does gold compare to rainbow? Is this an Irish joke? Are you referencing the leprechauns? Okay, I think there's just like a special item pickup that like rushes you forward. Do I want to rush forward though? Or is it the case that rushing forward is a good way to avoid picking up lots of coins? Okay, I think we're at the end of the level now. Yeah. Huh. So that level seemed a little bit short compared to the others. We ended up in second place. Blue Link! Blue Link ended up getting first place there. Wow. Good job, my friend. Good job, my friend. Almost first place for me one of these days. GG, though. GG all the way. Hey, 2 C's. Now I start wondering how on earth does one get the B? Lord Roargasm made a hard first time. That's okay. Don't you worry. You're going to get to... you're going to get to the top score pretty soon also. This is the first time I've streamed with a controller in a very long time. And so, yeah, I don't... My shoulder's not used to this positioning. Rough. Oh, George. So the Twitch VOD thing is on, like the Twitch Rewind thing. I forgot to push a timer start button when I started doing the sponsor portion of the stream. And can anyone figure out exactly when I started? I don't want to pull up the VOD and look at it directly right now. It feels incredibly rude to do. So, if you know how to see how long we play the game, you'd be an absolute hero. Pink Stripes! Dr. Possible, thanks for playing with us. We'll see you again soon, hopefully. It's still none of that for me. What do we get in the event pass this time? It's more, I'm asking you. I'm saying like anybody who wants to look, I'd appreciate it. Or I'll go look myself. But no, I'm not expecting anyone to do so. If it doesn't happen like a minute or two, I'll go do it myself. What's this? More free things. So many rings. Oh! Look at them all. We got a Eggman's Disappointed. Bonus 1% for time. Pinmet started at 8:14 p.m. Eastern. Was it about 2 hours ago, unnamed comment? But an hour and a half so far. All right, thank you. Very good. Cat. Seasonal score badges boost your score bonus for the duration of the season. So we have 1% more for the remainder of this season. Cool. the legendary and epic rewards as you continue along. If you have the premium pass, you get even more attractive items continue along. It's really 1009, so you pinned it at 814. Got it. To make the Resorty the Hedgehog Club, number 1, how dare you? Number 2, it is called Riz Rumble. You have to apply to join. Anybody want to join this thing? I'm going to say no to everyone. I'm sure someone will want to join, that's fine. Okay, you can say things, but they appear to be pre-selected words. You're not allowed to type in interesting messages about philosophy, theology, the true being of Sonic, etc. We do have one open slot right now. If anybody wants to play, let me know. I'll be happy to add you. Where do you request to join? I think you have to pay. So this right here, this clan thing here, maybe is part of it, but you might have to complete a certain number of games to actually get in there. I'm not sure. If anybody wants to join the team, let me know. You don't have it yet? Yeah, it's only popped up for me after time. You may have to complete 1 or 2 more. Let's see. Pharaoh, you want to play? Android, you want to play? Whoever gets in first. Whoever gets in first. Alright, Pharaoh got in first. My apologies to other people who are invited. Alright. Oh, you look amazing. Pharaoh, you look wonderful. That's so... Look at these, like, crazily cool outfits. I mean, obviously, they're nothing compared to Dog Avatar number 4. Nonetheless. You can unlock a lot of things, it's true. I'm actually amazed by how many free unlocks there are. I think in many mobile game, PC games, free-to-play games, you can unlock just a couple things, and then past that, you gotta be spending or completing a lot of levels. This one seems very generous when it comes to starting items, which I think makes sense, right? If every character in the lobbies looks exactly the same, it's really dispiriting. So seeing a variety of things early, like, oh, that's so cool, so cool. Actual characters look cool, generic avatars look derpy. Are you referring to Dog Avatar number 4 as derpy? How dare you? Okay, get a speed move from Slice and Dashes, get to the goal first. I read this as being the goop, and said to myself, oh no, we must avoid the goop. But no, it turns out that this losing experience is actually quite pleasant for everyone. So what am I supposed to do now? I got a star. I charged into someone randomly and then jumped into death. Wonderful. A little bit platform. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. So the place we're gonna have to wait. Let's show patience. Now, what, can I push people off? I don't know how much control one has over other people's momentum and such. Oh boy, we're bouncing. I should probably put my own momentum and such for other people's. Okay. Okay, so you go underneath that fellow. These things probably blow up. Please stop blowing up. I've always been amazed by Luge and Skeleton and the other, like, sliding down the world Olympic sports. They sure are something. And the idea of going that fast is remarkable. Okay. I do have a charge. I will use my charge. I think I used my charge on a character at the exact same time someone else did so. And so because of that, the other person received the charge bonus, and I received nothing. Nothing! Okay, we are now at the final moment before the end, I think. Half the people have qualified. We made it in! Oh, barely. 16 qualified. I was number 13. Oh, goodness. So close. Alright. Hopefully y'all made it through. Hopefully some of you made it through. Orgasm's good. Good job, my friend. I see Blink. I see Pharaoh. We all made it through again. I wish it were easier to pick out one's friends in that large mass there, just so you can celebrate or, bemoan. despair over the loss of your friends. Just a moment ago, I also saw a kind of level called a hunt. I do not know what a hunt is. We haven't played one of those yet. So the ground is going to fall. I've also just... Oh gosh, what am I doing? I just thought something interesting. That the world flashes just before especially valuable and interesting coins pop into the world. Oh dear, we're fine. All right, we qualified. Man, on that one I feel like I have to be so quiet and careful. But the world flashes slightly purple in an area where I think 50 or 100 is going to pop in. So we can move preemptively to pick up more valuable coins. Strategery is on display. Is it time for the rumble? Should we all work together this time? Are we on Team Riz Rumble together? Because none of us in the top 3 positions. As Dusky Polly Sam must be driven out of the world. I'm going to attempt not to charge into any stream friends. If it happens accidentally, these things happen. Oh well, unfortunate. But I will try my best not to attack anyone whose name I recognize. I mean that. Like, I genuinely mean I will try my best. Dusky Polly Sam, though, must be destroyed. So on the way down here, there are quite a few possible paths taken in that luge area, but I never quite know which is the right path to take. And so it's a little confusing. And one of them ends up with a giant pile of 100 coins, and other ones somewhat less so. Here we go. So we start seeing the spawning in of big money and also of ways of attacking. Okay, this is not one of our friends. I charged them. I'm now going to try to stay out of the way. And we can head up to the starting area. That's Pharaoh. I will not charge Pharaoh. Okay, I gave Pharaoh's enemy something to charge at. I apologize. Alright, shields up for Old Resorty. With shields up, we can go get some interesting things. And we just received a charge that amounted to absolutely nothing. Okay, unfortunately, this Elapura person is in first place. Ha ha! I knocked someone out of first place. 6th place myself, not so good. But at least I knocked him out of first place. Wow, our friend Pharaoh. Pharaoh in 2nd place. Nice job. Blink in 5th. I'm in 6th. Good job, Pharaoh. Good job indeed. I think we're going to play one more round of this game right here. And then when that's done, we'll be saying goodbye for today. It's been a fun time for sure, but I said I'd play for about 2 hours. We're a little over 2 hours now in the game, but this is one I can imagine playing over and over and over again. Hey! I got there first. I won more C's than Carla or Mew. This is the... I think this is the body that Pharaoh's using right now. Those little wings are probably giving an advantage to speeding along. I see how this works. Obviously no dog avatar number 4, but still. Oh, good job, everybody. Okay, so one gets different stats for each of the maps on which one plays, I believe. Oh, interesting. Okay, a couple things to push real quick before we get back to the game. We can have a green Chow if we want to. Yeah, if anyone wants in, we're playing one more game. You're welcome to join on in. Blue Link is ready to step out if someone else wants to play. Like I said, this game is free to play. Oh, wow. If I play Ring Survival and earn more of these green things, it will unlock an Ares Island Coco. Can't afford it right now. There's more and more stuff to get. Yeah, after every single match, I'm getting some items. It's not nearly as slow as some other games where you can collect things by playing for free. Of course, you can speed along and buy lovely things like, who's this? Treasure Hunter Knuckles. Or who's this? The pure form of Crystal Crocodile. Or you go down even more. There are a ton of skins. Many characters I do not recognize at all, but they sure are something. Who's this? Bear Avatar number 3. When is the daily... So I have 4.5 hours until the claw machine restarts. The daily gacha. I think you can only get fairly low level skins. We can get parts of higher level skins there for free also. All right, one more round. Let's do it to it, team. Get ready if you please. Orgasm showing off that beautiful granite outfit. Pharaoh back to the basic green. And then Blink the Hedgehog wants to be Sonic all the way. Cool. Today's sponsored stream feels very much like when we played Tribes, with an FPS. Both of them involve going quick like Sonic, of course. But it's definitely not my common kind of game, but it's a fun day anyway. Like, it's a party day. I can imagine just hanging out with people, ordering the pizza, etc. And playing some rounds and have some laughs. Yeah, it reminds me of my youth. Maybe that's a phrase, or reminds me, or a phrase rather, reminds me of a fun time long, long ago. All right, rotating platforms and sandworms. I always wonder if I should take something other than the obvious path forward. Like, should we run left, even though the right one's closer? Probably not. Okay, I believe that I'm out in first place right now. Okay, I wasn't sure how the levels interacted there. Now I know. Okay, probably avoid the goop as usual. I went out of my way to get a charge, which allowed me to catch up. But someone ran into me, maybe? Oh, that's very confusing. I don't quite understand what happened there. All I know is that I ended up on the wrong side of it. I've just gotten a magnet, it looks like. Now with it, oh boy, we're having trouble. We fell off twice in a row. Also, oh no, I fell off again. I need to be one of those goats that's able to climb on, what, a 92-degree incline. Watch out for the sandstorm. Here it comes. So sandstorm makes it so that the game world pushes in a direction, and then you have to hold your control in another direction. There's an amazing kind of goat able to climb with basically no angle on a cliff face at all. It's truly, truly amazing. Okay, we qualified. 7th place out of 16. Got 222. And then bonus 700 on the rings. Let's see what place we're in. Because again, ring collection is supposed to be done. What do? Not ring collection. So Blink has 1,400. Man, Blue Link, you're so good at this game. I'm always amazed by the skill of our people in different games. We're truly a multi-talented people. I hope we see a new one here. There's so many different challenges. I've seen them for the same one 2 or 3 times now. Green Hill Survival. I don't think we've seen this one previously. No, we have. This is the very first one we've ever seen. That's fine. The important skill here, I believe, is one's back location. When he charges you, you get pushed in the direction of your back. And that is, I think, a skill that a lot of people have to learn in World of Warcraft. Namely, don't get pushed off by steering the wrong direction. 5. It's getting smaller. Okay, I have a charge now. I went ahead and used it right away. Use it! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, you're allowed to fall off twice. The first one was me just not watching what was happening. Huh, I wonder if there's an argument. Ugh! No! No, okay. Oh, limited this time. That's that for me. I was coming up with some, like, top-tier strategy at that time that amounted to the opposite of strategy. I kind of wonder if one gets nice and close to the enemy, if it's easier to pivot around him, or if instead you, yeah, if instead you maintain maximum distance. The latter one seemed more reasonable to me. We'll go ahead and watch the final here to see how our remaining viewers do. You can put your money on whoever you want to. You could say, I think Blue Link and Pharaoh are both left. Not sure if Rorgasm is also, but I will not leave. This is like a discotheque. I've not seen... Okay, yeah, 3 people are still left from our 4-person group. So in this one, the floor shifts from place to place a la a laser. Little confusing. And so this is not a case where you want to get anywhere in particular. It's instead one where you maximize your collection of rings. And at some point pretty soon, you fight for your right to keep the rings. Let's go and see how the other people on our team are doing. Let's roar for a little bit with that bright red. So Roar should be playing with keyboard and mouse. I think one does see a little bit more like jank in the movement, but man, it's like the true way to play, the first-person shooter way. Roar's got a shield on now. We'll see if anyone charges. Not this time. Okay, looks like you actually can't fall off this map. If you fall down, you just bounce back up again. I think these tend to be non-eliminating maps, but instead just ones that. You run as best you can. Blue Link with 6,000 points. Wow. Blue Link in first place, cruelly charging in over and over again. Like some Fury Warrior. Good job, Pharaoh. Good job, Blue Link. Wow. First and second place. I think we might be beating up on some noobs, possibly. I mean, unfortunately, I am the noob, but GG indeed. As a lovely time. Good job to you all. I got a C. That's remarkable. Gary, no worries. Good seeing you. You only attacked one person, so you focused more on just disengaging, collecting rings, and surviving. That's really interesting. Yeah, what is the strategy for the battle? Don't fight. Don't fight. Thanks, don't fight. I love it. I love it. Alright, I'm going to go and collect my final items here. I'm going to say thank you all for hanging out today. I hope you had a good time with it. I'm ending a tiny bit early today, but today's streaming definitely was a different kind of focus than usual, and so I want to say I had a good time with it. I hope you did also. What's the crew's name? You want to join my crew? It's called Riz Rumble. Rizumble if you prefer. May I change how it looks? Oh, I changed my icon. Which of these is truly me? Where is dog avatar number 4? Is that you? I believe that's dog avatar number 4. Possibly. There you go. There you go. Everyone join up before I go away? Whichever way. Hope it was a good day, folks. Tomorrow will be on, probably on the Anno game, maybe? I can't decide. Let me go and turn off the sponsor portion of the stream so I can talk about some other stuff a little more freely. I'm going to go just chatting for the end of today's stream. But yeah, fun time in Sonic Rumble. If you're not checking it out yet, I encourage you to do so. I think I wasn't sure what would be going into it, and I think it has a lot of really cool stuff going on. I should also probably go ahead and hand out some gift things. I was told to do the gift thing handout based on whoever made the best clips of the playthrough. I don't think that anyone made clips. I was insufficiently funny, perhaps. So let me go and do a giveaway for codes to this game. Let me make sure I can phrase them exactly right. Where is it? Where is it? Here we are. No, it's not that one. This one? Okay. Sonic Rider pack codes.
to Jurassic Park.
What? What? Sorry people are sleeping. Oh, yes. Good morning, everyone. Oh no, I cut off the very end of that. Very sorry. Good lord. George, thank you for the 10 subscriptions, the subscriber, the hymn of winners. I love it. Thank you for the 10 gifts. If you can't sleep, no one can. I like it a lot. I thank you a lot. That's very generous, George. Oh man, I didn't expect that at all. George, I'm glad you had a fun playlist today. Very cool. Let me go and figure out though the code. All right, so Sonic Rider Pack is what they're called. And we have 3 to give away. We'll do a quick giveaway. I'm not sure how many people are actually playing the game right now, and that's fine. If you want to play it in the future, that's fine too. Let me do a quick giveaway. Keyword seems right for this one. Again, George, thank you. That was pretty crazy gift sub at the end there. The keyword Sonic, S-O-N-I-C. Just go ahead and type it in chat right now if you want a code to use in-game. They give you some rewards, give you some skins, that kind of thing. If you want to use them now or in the future, whatever, it's fine. Just please only enter if you're going to play the game. I want to not waste these things. As of right now, we have 3 entrants. Oh, is a hype train going? No, we don't need a hype train. The hype train is firing off of just beloved George's gift sub. I don't want to discourage generosity. So if you want to join the hype train, send a little money this way to celebrate today's fun stream, I'd appreciate that, of course, but don't feel obliged even a bit. All right, we'll do 10, 9, 8, 7. There are 4 of you. I have 3 codes. Oh no. All right, here we go. Push it 3 times. First winner, Pharaoh. Second winner, Blue Link. Third winner, Klaus. Rorgasm, I'm very sorry you didn't win this time. But number 1, going to... I'm going to send private messages here. Hopefully those work for you all. Let's see here. Pharaoh, you're right here. Let me send you a little whisper. A little piss in your ear. There you go. Number 2 here goes to... Copy paste in. 1 second. To Blue Link. Blue Link, congratulations. I'm going to whisper you a little code also. Hopefully I'll enjoy the free presents. Class say redraw, give it to Lord. You sure, my friend? I mean, you won fair and square, but if it's the case that you're want to give it away, that is very, very kind of you as always. Very generous of you. So, Lord Rorgasm, a person we met during our front page stream a while back. You get an item also. There you go. 1, 2, 3 to all of you. Klaus, very kind indeed. There you go. You have your codes now. Hopefully they work. Hopefully you get some good stuff. And let me check one more time. Does anyone want to join my crew? Hey! Pharaoh and Blue Link. There we go. We have people in the crew now. Welcome Pharaoh. Welcome Blue Link. Very cool, y'all. Let's be the first one to talk here. What should I say? Am I limited I can say? What's the thing I say most often among these? Sorry. Alright, folks, that's it for today. I want to say thank you very much. Tomorrow we'll play some strategy game, probably. Part of me does want to play Baldur's Gate 3, but let's not do. So again, thank you. I appreciate you very much. Always a nice time to hang out on the sponsored stream and to, just have a nice time playing some games and having some fun. So back tomorrow. Hopefully you have a nice night, nice morning, a nice whatever time of day is for you. And I'll see you on the other side. Thanks again for your generosity, your kindness, all the rest. Goodbye, friends.